Yeah, exactly. 1. Yay! Welcome everyone to another evening of War and Peace. What did we do last week? We left the encampment where we had just found Reika, headed to the gnome fortress of 4 Falls or 5 Falls or 4 Falls or...
It's 6 Falls.
Shut up, Larry!
Well, it's a gnome fortress that has a name, and there you parted ways with Rhea, met up with a halfling guide named Humphrey, who has led you now through some minecarts under the mountains, and you decided to head, pardon me, west towards the Vale of the Quiet Sister, where you are now waiting at the southeast edge in a cavern overlooking this vale, and it's about mid-afternoon, and Humphrey's saying it's probably best to leave early in the morning so that we can try and, if we have no issues, straight shot to the other side, get to the other side by the end of the day, and we can get into that there minecart. It's a little hairy if you try and stay out here at night.
Well, whether to wait or go now, yes. So glad I wrote that on the map.
Yes, and that is where we are. Everyone, action, play. So Humphrey,
Yeah.
you're kind of standing at the mouth of the cave. You know, a staircase leads back down to the minecart and the platform behind you. It's sort of like a choke point, way out. You can easily defend this cavern entrance sort of thing, but as you look down into the vale, go ahead and anyone who's looking, roll a perception check just as you kind of look out over this.
I was just going to
area.
ask what I can
Super
see.
good perceptions. See,
Ooh.
look at that 9.
Yeah.
Braun, we're both stupid. we keep forgetting we have a potentially +4 to our freaking rolls.
Yeah, it's pretty funny that you guys keep forgetting that. But some of you see a lot and some of you don't, so you know who you are. Cayman, Reika, and Braun are all going to see movement down in the Vale. It looks like, just little shambling like rocks in the distance, but as you kind of look closer, you see sort of large beasts kind of weaving between trees or boulders and kind of in and out of view. And it seems there's a lot of large creatures just down there in general. In fact, as you look up, you see some kind of like no, you don't see any rocks. Those would be very noticeable, but you do see other flying creatures kind of swoop here and there from different platforms on the mountain down to little crags. They stay low and they try and stay away from each other, but it seems in this like mid-afternoon, everyone is trying to stay unseen, but every once in a while, those of you who rolled well do notice movement down in the plains below. Those of you who did not roll well, Drone, Akleek, and Leon, to you it just looks like a very quiet vale with a solitary mountain kind of sitting there in the middle.
Yeah,
So, what time of day is it?
It is mid-afternoon, so like 3:34, and it's a bright sunny day.
So, do we want to move now and
No,
face
no,
the highly dangerous world of death?
Oh, absolutely.
Or do we
not.
want to do it later?
Well, you see,
I'm Humphrey.
I've made this run about 10 times now, and I've seen some people make mistakes, and they didn't come back from it. So here's what I've learned. If you go right now, everyone can see you, and everyone's looking for you. Everyone's trying to be stealthy, but, hard to do when it's bright like this. At night, that's when the apex predators come looking for things what didn't find a good place to hole up in the night. In the morning, the fogs rise, and the fog hunters come out, but all things considered, you might have a better chance with them, there's fewer of them, and they don't move in packs like the ones that come out when the sun's out. So it's sort of a pick your poison bit of a situation. I've always figured, and what I've seen is if you leave under the cover of fog early morning before it burns off about midday, you should be able to get most of the way there that if anything finds you, you can make it to the cavern before it gets hairy. And if not, fill it with feathers.
Have you ever seen these fog hunters before?
No.
Hey, yo, Captain. We can
Yeah.
see well in the dark, but not in fog. How about that?
I have a solution for that.
Hey, yo, what's that?
I will blow the fog out of our path.
You can do that?
Doesn't that kind of
Yeah.
invalidate the fact that it would cover us?
No.
Wouldn't that be counterproductive?
No, things in the fog will still have trouble seeing us. Things that hunt in the fog will likely not want to hunt us because there's no fog. I see no downside to this. Yes, I can move the fog away.
You make a good point.
Hey, yo, and that, like, stays with you the whole time?
For a minute. Which, all things considered, best case, if we think we're being chased by fog monsters, I just do that and clear the area around us.
So what I'm hearing is we should probably go in the morning.
That's what I'd suggest. About an hour before dawn, once you see the first light breaking on the mountains up there, and he points to the mountains across the Vale, one of the taller peaks, he says, once you see the light come down to about that crag there, we should be good to go. The fog will start getting heaviest right around then. You might even see the fog falls coming over the hills up there. It's kind of a weird sight. Not normally this time of year you'd see it. It's more of a winter thing, but yeah, with winter lingering up north, it's I don't know, it's beautiful though.
Hey, yo, what about daytime? I mean, we can beat up any creature as long as we can see it, right?
There's a lot of big things down there.
Yeah, from the sound of it, it's a little bit more complicated than just kicking the crap out of whatever monster we come across. We're talking about a horde from the sound of it, so
Yeah.
There's a lot
we're
down
making- if we're making this a vote, I think taking the night off is a good option.
What about you, Braun?
I'd go taking the night off, 100%.
Well, it seems like most of you made up your mind then.
All right, we'll go Captain and go Braun.
I'd rather
Yeah.
go day, but yeah, we can do morning.
Yeah, even the bird
Well-
wants to wait.
Well, you can fly, Cleek. You have a distinct advantage that most of us lack.
Woohoo! I wouldn't say that flying's a distinct advantage out there, friend. Flying
Yeah.
gets you seen.
I've noticed.
I don't know if you noticed, but even them flyers stay low. They
Yeah,
don't want
no,
old Cletus to notice them.
I can see that, but he can still hover over the ground.
Hey, yo, is Cletus, like, in this immediate area or, like, farther out?
You see Humphrey kind of like trot out like 15 steps out of the cover of like the entrance, like a kind of look up, kind of look back up the mountain. No, I mean I don't see him. You'd know if he was here though. Kind of trots back up.
All right.
Can I raise a question about the mine on the map?
Yeah, you can raise a question about the mine on the map.
I mean, do we even know it's there?
So what's up with the mine on the map?
Oh, you
Fair
don't
enough.
know that. I mean, what do you think we're riding? Mine carts. That's we store our goods and supplies in them, and we ship them around under the mountains. Much more efficient than the way the dwarves do it with them donkey
Why are we
carts and whatnot.
going? Why are we
It's
going
longer to go
over
that way.
land if we can just...
Cleek, I
I'd
don't
rather
think you
the safe
understand.
way!
I don't think you understand. These minecarts have specific stops, and the minecart doesn't go all the way through.
If you wanted to take the pass over to that the entrance, we'd be heading to Dunwoodington under the mountain. And I thought
Nope.
you said you wanted to head
Yeah, we want to avoid that.
to Bald Peak. Yeah, so
Look, we're here now. We're going over the land, whether we like it or not.
we're also going under the land though.
Yeah, but in this specific moment, we have to cross that. All right. Pack up, take the night, have some people watching the entrance just in case.
Who would like to be on watch? And would anyone like to do anything before we begin resting for morning?
If we
Hey,
rest now, wouldn't it be like
Clink
nighttime?
will take a
'Cause-
watch.
We just take our time and then actually sleep at night. I'm gonna do I really want to do it? Is there anywhere around here that like is fairly private?
Roll investigation.
Yeah.
I'm gonna request to be on a watch with Cleek, by the way.
Oh boy.
The same.
Oh,
Well, you can have 3 people on watch. It's not a
When
big deal.
did Cleek get popular?
Cleek's
Wow.
always been popular. He used to have the perfect attendance award.
I know how to make. I know how to make something private. I know how to do this.
I mean, Brightleaf and Cayman are like on also every watch, so it's fine, really.
Brightleaf has to take 1 watch off per day to trance out, but other
Yeah,
than
so
that,
he can take the
pretty
she
much.
can take the one watch where 3 people are off.
I
Yeah,
can
basically.
I can take all the watches because I can't sleep.
Don't you gain exhaustion or something without, or
No.
or does the long
No.
rest to just you just don't sleep during your long rest?
I don't sleep during my long rest at all. I'm just
You
up.
do take the long rest.
Yes.
Rest and sleep are different mechanically.
Fair, exactly. That's correct.
I just don't have to sleep, and I can't sleep even if I wanted to.
Sounds like you've become a Theragad.
Yeah, kinda sucks.
So, first watch is who, and is anyone doing anything before that? Just kind of setting up camp. You're looking for a private spot, and I saw that you rolled a 9.
A poopy 9.
Yeah, poopy 9. You don't really see anywhere that seems very private. The platform is like this wide open space. And the maybe the most private spot would be inside one of the cars on the minecarts.
Yeah, that's probably it.
But like those are open access, and everyone knows that they're there, sort of thing. So the best you can do is probably try and hide behind something that someone could just walk around and be like, "Hey, Cayman." So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
that's
hey,
the
you-
extent.
I just saw something, Captain.
What?
I have some a little bit of illusionary magic. I can summon like a fake dragon to come down and scare some of these creatures.
And possibly attract the giant angry bird. All right, just keep that in mind as like a last resort.
Ah, good point. Good point. That's why you're the captain.
Yeah, that's why I'm the captain. Oh boy.
That's all Drone had to say.
Yeah, I'm just gonna find a random. I'm gonna go inside one of the carts and just sit there in silence and wait. Maybe Brightleaf will come in. I don't know.
Did you signal to her? Were you trying to be stealthy at all?
No, but after before,
I mean, if you don't signal to her, I
came in wandering off on his own.
Let me see something.
There was the whole yeah. And maybe I'll kind of like raise a hand and give her a wave over, but that's it.
Was that investigation roll to find your own sneaky Oh, you absolutely find that there's like kind of like this little lip underneath the where the platform to the minecart is, and if you get near the rails and kind of duck underneath the lip, you find like this really, really good spot tucked underneath there that is safe from the minecart. If it starts moving, that's really hard to spot. Anyone who also gets down on the rails like area will be easily able to see you, but if you tuck yourself between the carts and the platform underneath the lip, it's even harder to spot you. You'd have to like get in a, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, you're well tucked, and anyone who's looking for Reika, I guess roll stealth to see how well you hide there, but that's the spot that you find.
Aren't you on first watch?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just finding like good spot.
Yeah.
With Cleek.
Who is calling me?
Cleek
Who calls
knows
me?
nothing of this spot.
Oh, that's not me getting called. That's someone else getting called. One moment.
What a baller ringtone though. Dun, 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 dun.
Kinda funky.
Yo, what about like a 20-foot tall bear? Not a dragon, but a bear.
No,
Would that be any better? Oh.
last resort.
40-foot tall bear. Let's go.
Last resort.
20.
No. Only last resort.
All right.
So yeah, if you motioned to her, Cayman,
Yeah, a little wave.
with her passive, she would definitely notice. So let's see. Nah, that's funny. Okay.
Wait, Cleek's passive would technically notice Rika's spot. Do I have to roll, or would the passive actually count for that? I'm not sure.
I mean, you probably noticed her looking around for a spot, and then you probably see her tuck into it, hiding. And you're like, huh, all right. I would say that your passive noticed it. So yeah, but no one's gonna notice a bright leaf stealing off to wherever Cayman went. So I don't think your passives beat 25, especially with the dark vision thing with the Gloomstalker. However, Cayman, she'll just step in and just be like, "What are you doing?"
I'm not gonna say anything. Just gonna reach into the pocket, pull out the ring, and say, "I'm gonna find a way to make this to our advantage, one way or another."
What should I do in order to help? When you cut off your finger last time, it didn't stop it.
I'm prepared right now to be able to remove it, but if I go out of myself, if I look like I'm putting it on, but it doesn't look like I'm all there, give me a smack on the head or something. I don't know. Shake me out of it.
Okay.
Yep. I clamp over the ring, and while First Watch does their thing, I'm going to try to master the ring.
All right.
Let them have their moment first.
Yeah. All right. So who's on first watch? Wasn't it Cleek, Reika, and Drone?
Cleek will take whatever watch. Those two wanted to take a watch with me, so yeah, suppose.
John, if you wanted to share a watch. Oh, my
Sure.
mic was up here. Did you hear that? Okay, cool.
We could hear you.
Oh god, crickets in the middle of the afternoon.
Hey, yo, Cleek. So, like, I'm kind of new guy. I know you guys got some sort of mission going on. I just kind of singled you out because you looked like you didn't know really what's going on, and I thought we could bond over that.
You look clueless. Let's be friends.
You're a meme.
That is basically what Drone said.
You look like you don't really know what's going on around here. Let's be buddies.
We're We're just gonna go like right between like Drone and Cleek and just like hands on her hips, just be like, meanie, don't be mean to Burpee.
Hey, yo, I'm not being mean. I don't know what I'm not doing. I don't know what I'm doing either.
You'd be nice.
I've been here since the beginning!
Oh, so you understand everything. Can you tell me about that then? Because I don't understand. Sorry if I misconfused that.
Yeah, go on,
What do
Cleek.
you
Tell
have
him.
a question about?
What are we going for? Morocco, right? What are we doing there?
No, we're going to Punjab, Haryana, if I remember correctly. And we're going there to try... There's a bunch of different reasons. We have one guy that wants us to go there to solve the issues with the winter. The unicorns want us to sway votes in their direction. But we've also talked to them about it being a setup by the Empire. And it's all kind of convoluted and multiple layered, but different people want us there for different reasons, so it's not so much why we're going there as what we're going to do there to see who we serve. We're also meeting a representative of the unicorns there, if I remember correctly. They agreed to meet us there to talk about all this double crossing with the Empire, or were they going to meet us somewhere else?
Aye.
No, they were going to meet us in Morocco. But the closest city is Punjab, Haryana. We'll get to Morocco later.
Aye, alright.
We're gonna get a boat for the captain.
Yes. Yeah, Cayman wants a boat. Very badly.
So you could take me home.
I think it may be a bit of a personal thing as well. Oh, more than anything, it's a personal thing. I know him.
Alright, John's just gonna nod. He'll make idle conversation throughout the watch, but that's all I wanted to do, like, in character. Almost. Does Cleek have anything for Drone specifically?
Not really. He doesn't know you all that well.
Hey, I tried to call you Clueless and be friends. Come on. No, I'm kidding. It's cool.
Nothing about his reasonings, but I know he wants to vote.
More than anything with Cayman, I'm just trying to get on his good side at this point.
I mean, makes sense, yo. That's Captain.
Yeah. We have a struggle for a long time, because, like, from the very beginning, kind of started out on the wrong foot, because I did something a little stupid, and then we finally started to kind of, like, get an understanding, and then the boat got taken away, and it kind of blames that on me.
Hey, yo, tell me
So
about
got it
that.
back to
What
square
happened?
one.
What happened with the boat?
Well, the lady who owned the boat traveled with us, and we got this magic jar that could hold a boat in it, and that's what we were using to bring the boat with us through the mountains. And she
Wait, we had
asked
a
to hold
boat
on
this
to it because it
entire
was her
time?
boat.
We had
No.
a boat? What?
We no longer have a boat.
But we had one.
At one point, yes.
Yo, magic,
And
that shit's
then
so
Lucy
cool.
took it with her.
I mean, like,
Who's
yo,
Lucy?
that's
Oh
her
man,
boat.
my nest was in that boat!
I mean, like,
All the furs and all the skins and the big chair, all of it.
Gone.
All of your workshop stuff.
I still had some meats drying.
All of your workshop stuff gone.
Anything that you weren't carrying on you, that you left on the boat, is still in the boat, in the jar, in Lucy's bag, wherever she is. Which
Hey, yo,
actually
I'm
includes
Carry like
Yoga's.
his basic tools with him, but all of his leftover materials are gone.
Yep.
you're gonna say that carries the yoga letter that no one found?
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yes.
I'm tempted to bring him back just for that interaction. I'm like, what do you mean? I left a letter and everything.
You explained everything.
Yeah, we didn't
40
see
sessions later. Oh.
You open the letter and
Oh.
it's you open the letter. It's just a piece of paper and it says destiny.
Yep.
So that's so yoga.
That's him, definitely. Yep. Don't know what it means, but that's definitely yoga.
That's yoga.
Anyway, if we want to pass it on to next watch.
So during this watch, everyone who's awake on watch, please roll perception. You're in a lit platform area. Are any of you up at the mouth of the cavern, or are you down here in the cave, hanging out on watch? Damn.
Definitely
my
not the
damn.
mouth. I don't think Drone would be at the mouth unless Cleek.
Yeah, none of us feel safe out. Well, Cleek would want to hang out on the mouth where it's a little more open.
Okay, then
Okay.
I guess so. Drone is there too. And
At
so
your own
Rieka.
peril.
So then please, whoever doesn't have dark vision, roll with disadvantage, as you are now closer to where the darkness is, other than in the well-lit cave, watching the entrance from inside. You're looking now out into the darkness. So unless you have like a torch with you or you're lighting something out there, I'm just going to need everyone who doesn't have dark vision to roll again because you have disadvantage. I think like Reika will not have disadvantage because either has dark vision or even keen senses of some kind.
Dark vision.
Dark vision, okay, yeah. So, well, anyways, with those rolls, you in the night several times sense the presence of large creatures shambling maybe several hundred feet from the cave entrance, but never do they approach any more closely, and at no point do you sense danger or any real threat. But you can tell that there is movement out there, and relatively nearby. Perhaps the mouth of the cave is hidden enough. Perhaps whatever is out there moving that you can hear but not see knows that it can't get into the caves, maybe because it's too large, maybe because it's suffered defeat at the cave entrance before, or whatever reason. You're not bothered. So over the course of your watch, you have no issue. Unless there's any more RP. We should, however, jump to the person who is attempting to do something kind of wild. Please roll me a wisdom saving throw, Mr. Maris.
Of course, yay. I don't know. I don't think I can guidance this either. Oh no.
Well, Reika,
Whoa.
did you have something? If you had something more that you wanted to say, I wanted to continue that scene so that you could do that.
Yeah, I did really get to do it. Or
Well,
say
then my apologies. Let's go back to it.
My bad too. I kind of just said, yeah, we're done for all of everyone.
It's okay. Once you and Cleek are done, we would have just like turn and Cleek and be like, "How do you fly?"
I would just flourish out my wings to the sides. With these?
Just put our arms out to the side. Can't fly
No,
too?
not those. You don't appear to have wings, and we don't have the helmet anymore, because the other white-haired female took that away.
Gotta start flopping our arms.
So, unless you want me to try and carry you somewhere, I don't think so.
We're gonna flop our arms even harder. Bren, are we making any headway into flying?
Roll an athletics check. That's not
I'll
going to make
take
it.
the help
unfortunately.
action. I'm gonna give pointers. I'm gonna give pointers.
Okay.
God. Go on, Cleek, give some pointers.
Unfortunately, an 18 does not do it.
You're angling it wrong.
But you
Come on.
are putting in a solid effort at this time. You feel like you're getting closer. Maybe it's the motion of the arms and the drag that you're getting, the wind resistance. You need to like learn how to swim through the air better. But the way Cleek's explaining, he's like, no, you glide on it, like you just hold your wings and the heat lifts you up, and you're like, I don't get it. And Cleek, roll, just give me an intelligence check to see how well you go at explaining this, and Reika, an intelligence check back to see how well you understand it.
Oh boy.
Yeah, the two of you actually have somewhat of a meeting of the minds here. Yeah, despite everything, you still can't fly, Reika, but you have the feeling if your arms were wings, you could maybe glide. But they're not, so you can't. But hey, cardio and practice, right?
Jumping jacks.
Yeah,
You'll
basically just
get there
lots of jumping
eventually.
jacks and like standing breaststroke and like just really trying to get purchase on the air as if it were a solid or a liquid. And unfortunately, it doesn't have the syrupy consistency that you would think that would like give you that purchase. Just there's no real way to get it going. So, but
Are
Drone,
you saying that Raika
something
could
fun to
fly in
watch?
syrup?
A little bit.
Drone's not much of a kid guy. He kind of just looks away. He's bored.
Okay.
We're we're gonna just kind of sit next to Cleek and just stare off like outside the place just to see what all we can see moving.
All right. Let me see what your perception rolls were again.
We're gonna pout.
Reika, at some point, you will just kind of peeking over at out into the open, the Vale. Your eyes are kind of like resting on sort of like a moonlit sliver of the side of the peak, and it's dark. There's no torches. There's no lights. The valley is only lit by like the half of the saloon's moon, and I believe it's a waxing crescent or a waxing half right now. So as you look up, though, somewhat like 3/4 up the mountain, you see a small flash of light, and then it's gone.
Like just a light, like a light flashing on, or is it
Like
the moon
as
flashing on?
if some window into the mountain had a light turned on inside of it, moved around a little bit, and then turned off again. Very brief, not very bright, but with a 26.
We're just gonna go sit next to Cleek and continue pouting into the next watch.
Very good. I have to use the restroom real quick, so when we get back, Mr. Marith will fail his wisdom save.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Damn, having to use the restroom.
Yeah, right? Golly. Should have gone to the bathroom before you came in, DM. But then he would have been late.
Ooh.
We would have nailed it for being late. Do we deduct this bathroom time off his start time?
Yes.
It's okay.
Hey, wait!
It's okay.
I lost a few minutes at the start, but
You
the
weren't
DM's
here.
losing a few minutes of time. I'm getting my perfect attendance back.
No, you're not. No, once that's
Nope.
gone, it's gone. homie.
Nope, it's gone.
You got it's new year, new you kind
Come
of
on.
stuff.
You know, most of the time you leave
I wasn't
early,
here
so
for
you should
5
never
minutes
have
at the
to
start, but I am here for 5.
Yeah, that is true. He always leaves early.
He's
Unbelievable.
off to
I
his
don't
next
leave
class,
early.
hopefully.
I leave on time.
Nope,
I
early.
always tell you guys.
Yep.
Rarely do you guys ever actually play past without me.
Rarely. And usually it's only
He
a tiny
doesn't
bit.
know. Don't tell him.
Yeah, don't let him know. He doesn't know about the shenanigans we get up to when he's gone.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's not one for robberies, so yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, I am back, as you can tell from the existence of my voice. Olay. Yeah, so
Is
Cayman,
gonna have
you're
to
kind
take
of
a level in Paladin to control you fools.
Yeah.
maybe. So Cayman, you're sitting there, kind of holding the ring in your hand. I'm guessing it's in your hand, right? It's not on your finger, but it's in your hand.
Like clasped in both hands, but
Okay.
from there it could go anywhere.
Yeah, I know. So you're sitting there in the minecart. Brightleaf is sitting across from you. She has her hand resting gently on her longbow, her
Oh,
cleek-made longbow,
Oh no.
and her other hand gently resting on the quiver, kind of slung back behind her hip, as she just kind of crouches there, watching you very intently. And you start focusing on the ring, and just like last time, you feel it kind of pulse once, starting with your blackened, sort of desiccated looking ring finger, starting to kind of throb up your arm, and your vision swims, and you blink once, blink twice, and you open your eyes, and you are once again in a great hall made of obsidian, dark windows leading to nowhere, great tapestries hanging from the ceilings, showing frescoes and scenes of a tall character draped in shadows, striding across a broken landscape with hordes of undead following in his wake, cutting down bright-clad figures, and the familiar squishiness under your feet, the uh, colorless candles burning in the different braziers down the way. And this time you can see the coffin at the far, so far, yet so close, the far end of the hall is still opening from before.
All right. We are going to do what is called the dumbest move in the world, and we're going to try to walk towards the coffin.
All right. So you begin walking towards the coffin. The rumbling of the coffin opening as you walk down this red carpet, the kind of mixes with the rumbling, and eventually the rumbling stops, and there's a loud as the top of the coffin falls to the side and is now wide open. This sort of stone plinth moved aside, and roll a wisdom save.
Yeah. Oh boy. I wish I knew what I was doing in the real world.
Oh yeah, you also failed two before. So
Did I fail this one?
that was for before, so it's 4 damage.
I've taken that damage already.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm
So
at
you've already taken
49
that.
hit points. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't
And-
take the second one though. So
Well, you're not wearing it, so
yeah, but I took the damage regardless. We are in close proximity with this.
now you
Alright.
take 6 on the second one.
Yep. Ouch.
You return again so soon, foolish one.
Who are you?
You don't know my name? How dare you take my ring
Your
without
ring.
knowing who I am?
Right now, the way I see it, I possess the ring. I can destroy this ring.
Fool! You know nothing.
I'm not finished. I can destroy it. But I need it.
And what could a foolish little mortal human morsel like yourself want this for?
I need the power that's inside it to kill somebody.
Power, death, killing. Of course, the ring is perfect for that. But it will never be yours.
I've noticed. Why?
Because it is mine. Until you know who I am, you cannot think to claim what is mine.
We're here now. So tell me who you are.
Roll perception.
Oh, shit. Okay. Can I guidance myself for this? Or am I in a state of being where no? 11. Not great.
You feel something brush against your legs.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
When you look down, you don't see anything there.
Oh.
You start to hear whispered voices echoing through the hall, and the flames on the candles begin to flicker. Roll a wisdom save for me. Alrighty. And with that, as the vision starts to swim and fade, Brightleaf is slapping you awake, and you wake up on the ground inside the cart with her over you, like just.
Ow, 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 ow. Stop. Stop. Oh, come on. I was so close.
So close to what?
I almost had his name, damn it.
His name?
Yeah. The one who owns the ring. I almost had his name. He got me just before I had it.
I already know that vampire's name.
What is it?
The Inquisitor said it before. Unless he was lying, which he could have been. It's Cellarish Distam?
Okay. I can't go back in there yet.
I don't think so either. My hand hurts from hitting you.
I'm gonna look at her hand. What does it look like?
It's red.
Alright, yeah,
Like-
it's red. What does my hand look like?
Looks the same as before.
Okay. It's just like wearing the damn ring, but there's nothing to protect me from it in there. I don't feel very good.
Do you need to throw up blood like last time?
No, not like that. No. That was very different. But I think I'm closer now. He's talking.
You're speaking with the Vampire Lord now.
Yeah.
You get 10 HP back. As she puts a hand on your shoulder and
Oh, hey, I'm
cures wounds into you.
back to full. Yeah, he's. I don't know how. I'm trying to master the ring, and every time I get pulled into this hallway, and his coffin is right there at the end of it, and it's opening.
Are you worried that these aren't dreams, but that you're actually doing something?
I am incredibly concerned that he's waking up regardless of what I do. Brightleaf, I'm positive Ramsey's a vampire. I'm sure that's why he wants this. I know Chalorish is waking up. We don't have it. We don't have what it takes right now to do anything about it.
No, I
This
don't
is
think we
all-
do either.
This is all we've got. And I'm going to find a way to turn this against the both of them.
Game and roll insight.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can I guidance myself for this?
Yes.
Okay. probably not good. 12.
Brightleaf fixes you with a look. Hard to read, but then she
Yeah.
nods.
I'm trusting
Well,
you with this.
I'm glad I was able to pull you out of it, and thank you for trusting me to help you. I prefer it too.
I
You
really
dying
think
or disappearing again.
no. I really think if I can figure this ring out, we can beat them. And I'll do whatever it takes to see that happen.
Just be careful it doesn't ruin you. I've seen it. I've seen you suffer with that thing. I don't think it's meant for people to play with.
It's not meant for living people, that's for sure.
I had gathered that.
I'll put it away. I think I'm gonna abstain from a watch tonight. No, I'll go. But I can't sleep anyways.
All right, I'll rest now so that I'm ready in the morning,
Yep.
and I'll take third watch with you if you don't mind.
I don't. Alright, I'm gonna head out of the cart, head up to the mouth of the cave, and relieve the people who are still up there, probably going, where the fuck is Cayman?
Yep. Cayman comes for second watch. Brightleaf goes to rest, and the three people who are currently on watch, you are relieved. Is anyone taking second watch with Cayman, or are you loaning it?
That's up to them.
Drone, is that a fail?
That's.
A 3 is a fail.
Got
Doesn't
it.
it
Thank you.
incrementally go
It's
up?
really
each
low. I
time?
didn't put myself at crazy high exhaustion.
I thought it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like wild magic where it incrementally goes up.
It might, but if it starts at 3, it's probably still a pass.
Mm.
I could make it that way. I'm gonna roll with this for a while, see how it feels. If I don't feel like I'm like the fatal flaw is doing much, then I might.
Yeah, we can play with it. All right, so Cayman, it looks like you're taking second
Solo
watch on your own. So go ahead and roll Rollception as you look out into the darkness at the
Roll Guidanceception.
Guidanceception.
Oh no. Ah, 10. And it's basically daylight out there for me anyways.
For 120 feet.
Yeah.
So Cayman, as you're hanging out on watch, unable to sleep, kind of just looking out, you see some clouds are filling the sky now.
Huh.
It looks like the stars, many of which you recognize at this latitude and at this season, now partially obscured as the cloud cover rolls in. The light of the moon against the side of the Pale Sister darkens as the moon is obscured, and in general, the Vale is just darker. And though it is bright for you in your bubble of eldritch vision, outside of that, you can tell that the weather is turning a little more inclement. But sure enough, after a period of time, whoever's coming up for third watch is there to relieve you. Brightleaf, at least, will, when she's done with her trance, appear and come up there. Is anyone else awake for third watch as morning is beginning to roll in?
Ron and Leon having a go. Yeah.
Oops, I guess me and bro.
So who is it? It's Leon and
Sounds like Braun and Leon are also on watch.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so Braun and Leon, y'all head on up to the cave entrance where Cayman and Brightleaf are, or are you going to kind of hang back in the cave?
I guess we could go towards the entrance.
All right,
Stay back from it a
Yeah.
little bit.
We could go a little further out.
cool.
Yeah.
So just first off, let's have everyone just roll their perception checks real quick, so we can
Both
just get that out of the way.
guidance.
Yeah. Guide yourself. Do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Come on.
Yeah, I forgot Cayman's still.
Alright, 14.
Still-
Actually, 13, because I have disadvantage. Can't see shit. Or not.
Damn human, bro. That's real
fucked
human
up.
of you.
So human of you.
Yeah.
So, anything anyone wants to chat about during this period of downtime before morning, before you make your run across the valley with Humphrey?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to Braun. But
Oh.
Braun, you do your thing first if you need.
I was gonna say, if nobody's gonna talk to Braun will just, like, quietly say a prayer to Shar. Because he is in, he's underground in this cavern/dungeon/mine, and that is where Shar presides over.
Nerd.
Good as time as any to pray. Shut up, Cayman.
He's just middle of the prayer here's nerd. Shut up. David.
Just shut up, gay man. But no. After he finishes his prayer, I want to walk up to him. Braun, you finished over there?
Just about. What's up, Leo?
Okay. What do you think of the new guy, Drone? What do you think about him?
Ooh.
It's not much to think about. So far, what I've learned from him, he doesn't seem like such a bad addition to the party. He's also from the Church of Shar. I respect that. We've talked a little bit about it.
Yeah, you have.
So far, only no negative thoughts on the guy. What about you?
A part of him rubs me the wrong way, but that could be that could be from a prejudice from past experience. And what about the kid? She's damn near the spitting image of Cleek, isn't she?
I haven't really paid much mind to the new kid we have. I pretty much just I don't know. It's a bit weird having a child along on the journey, but if she can handle herself, then I don't see what the big problem is.
No problem. Just curious. It's been strange. New folks coming in right after old ones leave. Very nothing wrong. Just strange.
I guess you're right. There's there's bigger things that I need to worry about myself right now.
I guess
The more help, the better. In any case,
yeah. I guess yeah. You and your church have your big things. Speaking of you and your church, Shar, what Shar is one of those that I'm not terribly familiar with. Tell me.
what do you want to know, Shar? She's the mistress of the night, the goddess of darkness in the caverns of Megaleo.
There's something odd about the new guy and the way he is. Can Shar grant abilities like he has?
I don't know anything about that really in depth, but I've seen what he can do. And if that's Shar's blessing, then he must be important.
I see. Well then.
Oh, good grief, you two are something else.
Shut the fuck
You came in.
Cayman, man.
You both have strange powers. I have strange powers. What's one more person who has strange powers?
2 out of the 3 are on the verge of walking off the deep end here.
Hugo had strange powers. Yoga had strange powers.
Yeah.
Oracle had
Hugo.
strange powers. Rhea had strange powers.
Yep.
Shiny day.
Kalik has strange powers.
Everybody here has strange powers.
Well, I guess that's all I had. If you care for a reading, I'll be over there. I'm gonna walk a little bit closer to the mouth of the cave
Mhm.
and sprawl out my cards.
Yep.
Careful, it's getting rainy out there.
Thank you, man.
Sure
I
enough,
put my hand up in the air.
a short while later, a small drizzle begins to fall, and with it, you
Told
see
you.
the sky to the east start to lighten a little bit. No daybreak yet, but the mist that this rain is causing is starting to kind of coalesce. The moisture in the air, making it the blue of distance kind of close in, as the air is now filled with water droplet moisture, presaging some sort of foggy morning.
I don't think I got a full long rest. What does that mean?
I would argue that you had enough time from when you decided to take a long rest until morning, because it was like 4 or 5 in the afternoon, until you leave at like 4 or 5 a.m. You have like 12 hours, so you would have had time to screw around, do your mind meld with the ring, and do an 8-hour long rest.
Nice.
I judge it thusly. Gavel.
It has been judged.
There you go. Did Gabe no clip through reality?
Oh.
Yeah, he did.
All right. Start waking everybody up. It's just about time for us to get moving.
Humphrey is snoring.
He said he was going to the back room.
I'm gonna make the sound of like. I'm just gonna make. I'm just gonna make really. I'm gonna make like pirate music pop up in Humphrey's ear.
Why am I no
Oh,
clue?
that's a good one. Oh,
You said you were going to the back room.
Back room, yeah.
oh,
Oh,
can anyone else hear that?
Did Drone fail his save and start snoring really loud?
No, that was Humphrey.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I forgot I had to kick him in the head.
If he starts freaking out, kick him in the head to wake him up. Yep.
Well, I told him I'd drop a carriage on his head, so I have to do that.
Ah.
Oh no.
Drone
you
problems.
did not mention anything about a carriage. I
Well,
know that.
The carriage is also a euphemism for the butt, so.
Mm.
Not that kind.
He's saying he wants some butt. He's saying he's a fan of the butt. Anyways, we'll get off of that. But as you get ready in the morning, you see that though you are on the setting side of the mountain, the western side of the mountain that you are at. I should probably be looking at the correct map. Haha, there's a hint that I'm not looking at the correct map right now. Okay. So now I'm looking at the right map. Okay, so y'all's are here. Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. Y'all's are here. Cool. Your planned route is to go beep 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 beep.
Oh, I'm way off.
Yeah, you don't want to go to the mountain. Humphrey is saying we skirt the mountain, trying to stay as wide as possible from it. And as we get to the other side as fast as possible. If we leave in the morning and have no problems, we can get there by nightfall, maybe. That's how we do it. He's saying basically if you leave as early as possible, maybe somewhere about here, when the fog breaks, you will be close enough to the mountains that you can get out. If anything's chasing you, it won't have enough time to react as the fog breaks up. There's cover, there's rocky terrain, there's trees, it's down below, but that is the planned route. And as you kind of look out at the route, you realize that you can't see it for shit. So as all of you kind of gather at the opening to the cave entrance, you see that this fog falls that he has that he spoke of is an absolutely aptly named phenomenon. So you have this mountain here with the B on it, and it has a sort of, it's just like a big series of mountains there, and you can poke Humphrey in a sec. I'll get to that, but you can see that there's like a sort of slow moving tidal wave of clouds rolling off of that mountain and down into the Vale and filling the Vale, which already has sort of like a slow mist rising from it after that early morning rain. But a very curious thing you see as you are looking at the Quiet Sister in the middle of this, the fog level kind of only the top of it reaches up to about where you're standing at the top of this rise. And so it kind of looks like you are standing at the edge of a sea of clouds with this tidal wave coming over a mountain in the distance, but in the middle of it, where the Quiet Sister would be, wrapped with fog, it would seem, the fog kind of dies as it comes near the mountain, and it leaves the Quiet Sister standing a lot more prominently in sort of like this pit of fog in the middle of the valley. And as Humphrey steps up, the Quiet Sister is the white mountain in the middle. So
Okay.
basically, yeah. So basically, you see that there's fog kind of rolling down off of these mountains, and it's kind of making this like, it looks like you're in an ocean of fog, but there's like a hole there where the mountain kind of prominently stands out, like as if the fog cannot enter this zone or is being repelled or something. And as Humphrey kind of steps up, he says, "Well, that's new. I guess I got to report that. Anyways, we should get going before the fog breaks too much. It's probably going to actually fill up a little bit more, but isn't that something?" And as you look and you see the fog start, continue to roll over the mountains in this slow cascading tidal wave, the sun does begin to start to peek over the mountains. You see that the light line has gotten down to that crag that he told you about the day before, meaning that it's just barely morning enough. But as you see the sunlight start to come and light up the top of the cascading fog tsunami, it does look very beautiful. He says, I guess we should get going if we got to make time. Everyone ready? Horses and all?
Hey, yo, what's the plan if we find some creature? Fight or flight?
Well, I guess that depends on how far away it is, how angry it is, and how fast you are. Would you prefer to just try and run? Because maybe I could ride with one of you then. I prefer to hide, if and I'm given the choice. Good at it too.
I like to fight shit.
Oh, I can see that. Big hammer.
Also, out of character, I mentioned this in chat, but we had a weird thing with the horses. Yoga, we didn't get a horse, and so I think the amount of horses we have is one less than the current party, if I'm correct.
So we have
How many horses do we have?
We have 6 player characters, 1 NPC,
Cleek
and
doesn't ride
one guide NPC. Cleek doesn't ride a horse, so
I was accounting for that. I thought we had 5 horses.
no, we have 6.
Okay, then we're perfect.
There are 5 horses actually and 1 Shire horse, and that's bronze. So there are 6 horses total and 8 people in the party right now. One of them is a temp guide NPC. And 1 flies. So I think it's the correct number. And honestly, if you doubled up by having Humphrey hop on one of the horses with one of y'all, I'm sure the horse wouldn't mind. Because, I mean, what's a halfling weigh? 70 pounds tops if they're a chonky. Like, they're not super heavy. It's a hat. It's a hat to a horse.
Before we head out, we're gonna.
And
poke our guide.
some of us are fairly light as well.
What was that, Rika?
Before we head out, we're gonna poke the guide person.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey there. Did you need something?
I don't know if it matters, but there was like a little light up on the top up there during the night.
There was a light up there.
Yeah,
Oh, well,
for like a quick second, and then it went away.
well, that makes some level of sense. There are some critters what live up there and have some level of sophistication, or so I've heard. But that's why it's best to leave them alone. If I remember right, there's a tribe of stone giants what live there.
Yeah,
It's,
nope. We're
yeah.
not. No,
Yeah.
no. We're not going there. No.
Yeah, they tend to leave us alone, but again, it's best to not be seen, and so then there's no real issue. So, unless you want to end up pasted underneath the boulder, you're going to want to go through the fog so they don't see you.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody ready? Let's go.
Excellent. So,
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Astron, I'm sorry that your internet is having difficulties. Who wants to take point? What is marching order?
We can Humphrey take point. He's the guide.
All right. Humphrey
I'll be
will
up front with Humphrey.
All right, cool. Let's go ahead and throw out your tokens in marching order. Let me get the Humphrey one real quick. Where are you, Humphrey?
Yeah, that's right. Get in front of me, you bastard.
Shut the fuck up. Oh yeah. Big horse goes in front, man.
Where?
Hey, generals lead from the rear.
This is front, right?
Depends on the general.
I think so.
I don't like this.
You don't like what?
The fact that there's 2 Leons and a giant Reka.
Oh, well, you know that
Yeah.
happens. That happens.
2 of me? Oh, there is. Hello. Goodbye. Oh, nope.
I just minified the Reika. It should be okay.
Pequeño señorita.
Convict NPC.
Where?
Convict NPCs?
Yeah, that's pretty much everyone.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
for a second I was thinking about Humpty. Or,
No, he is not a convict. I don't think.
No, he's not.
Did I see a halfling other than Rhea that broke out of there? No,
well,
because they stuck. They were sneaky.
where is Tolt?
Where's Cleek?
He might have a connection issue.
Cleek.
So it looks like,
He's on roll 20 right now.
yeah.
Oh wait, no, there he is.
Yeah, he's over here.
There we go. Open file location. Why is this so hard?
Cleek, how can you roll sharpshooter if you're not here?
Excuse me. Oh my god.
Hmm?
Sorry.
Did you die or something?
No, I just had like a really deep guttural burp and I thought it picked up on the mic.
No.
No,
Oh
we didn't
no,
hear
my
anything.
quota. I've exceeded it. It's like upgrade your roll 20, and I'm like, no, I just want to put one more damn token in here. What shall I get rid of?
Well, we don't need Rhea anymore.
Remember that one guy that Lucy bit and is dead? He was just like a.
He's not
No,
dead.
Eglor?
Oh wait. No.
Oh, Eglor? Eglor is still used.
He's not dead. That's a. Actually, you can get rid of that now.
There's a few that I can still think
Informal
of.
choice. Something.
You
Someone
can
else.
you can definitely get rid of the Eglor thing now.
Okay.
But Eagler token, we can't get rid of that. It's special.
Nope, we're getting rid of it.
Sentimental value.
Nope.
Thing is, I can always bring it back.
Yeah.
You can get rid of Eve's. I don't think she'll be an issue anymore.
True.
Get rid of Kay because Desna's not coming back.
You don't know. Maybe my secret goal is to resurrect your sister, Leon. You had such suspicion in me. That's fair.
I don't think Drone is that thirsty, but okay.
I mean, the Black Wind could resurrect her. Which
Yeah,
is
you don't want
new
that. I don't
ability
want
that a new
True.
ability that he has that I was not aware that.
Hey, what's up, Pigeon Man? Can you hear us,
Hi.
buddy?
I have the Blackwind token right here.
Don't show anybody. I haven't even seen it yet.
No one's seen it.
I feel like I. Who the?
What a cutie! What a
He's so
cutie.
big.
It's Humphrey. Anyways, I'll be right back. I need to go grab something. But Cleek, yes, where are you in the travel order? Is the question. Brightleaf, I guess, is just somewhere in the travel order. That's almost everyone. Yeah. Yep, that'll be everyone once Cleek decides where he is. So yeah, we'll be doing our survival checks through the fog in just a moment. I'll be
Or Birdo. He's having.
I feel like this is the dude that I've been talking to in my dreams.
Oh, corpse.
Oh, yeah, I think that's him.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is.
So this is something that Drone does not have character knowledge on. I mean, he doesn't even know about the ring, but since I was reviewing the footage from the sessions I missed, you mentioned you thought Ramsey was a vampire because of the whole... I mean, you had other reasons, but you brought up the ring, like he had there was like something about the eye.
Well, yeah, the fact that he's missing an eye.
But
And
it's
the
not
exact-
his ring, though. It's the
not
different
his
vampires.
ring. Oh yes, it is a different, very scary vampire's ring.
So is anyone going to help Humphrey with his...
Cleek just did a survival check.
Oh, okay.
I'm sitting in the back, not the boy here.
I'm in the fuck. Jesus, Humphrey. Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't think he needs help. I mean, I can.
This time he doesn't. So Humphrey leads the group and he says, all right, come along this way and try to stay close. Try to be quiet too. And if I start hollering, start running. Someone come pick me up, please. And I'll guide you there by horseback if we need to do that. So let's just get along. And he leads you down, and eventually your squad, you watch Humphrey lead you down, kind of like along the perimeter, the edge of the mountains, and you step slowly and sink down into the sea of fog. And this fog it's thicker than the fog that you're used to. In fact, even the fog that was in Nueva Cija Luzon, in the Golo swamp before you removed the ring from it and destroyed the fog. This fog is not unnatural like that, but it is thicker than that. It deadens noise in a way that you haven't really experienced before. Very quiet. The only sound you can really hear is the sort of muffled clop of your horse's hooves on the sort of uneven gravel and rock and later dirt as you get closer down into the valley floor. But with that 24 and with Cleek's 19, the two of you together, Cleek, I guess, making sure that no one gets lost in the back of the group and also following up, your team, the party here, kind of snakes down and along the ridge line. So I'm going to go ahead and get the purple line. So you're kind of traveling a ways, and it's an hour or then 2 hours. You pass by. It just seems to kind of drag on. There's no real landmarks. You sometimes will come close to a large boulder or pass by a tree, but anything more than maybe 10, 15 feet off is obscured by the heavy fog. And after an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, you feel that the fog is starting to fade slightly. You can see a little bit farther. You get a little bit better view of your surroundings.
No fog hunters. Yes.
Yeah, those GM rolls, those encounter rolls. Okay. And at one point, Humphrey stops and kind of raises his hand and says, "Wait here." And he runs off into the fog.
What the?
Hey, yo, I don't. Is our guide supposed to be just running off like that?
I don't know.
What did he say? If he starts running, we need to too?
No, he said wait.
Okay.
Braun, you're in the lead. Roll perception with disadvantage.
Can I roll guidance?
Yes. Astro,
Yes.
I'm really, really sorry that you're having these issues tonight. It must be the fog.
Reboot the router.
That's also
The
a
router's
possibility.
his cell phone.
No. So, yeah, that's really unfortunate. With a 15, though, Braun, let's see. You will just barely be able to hear tip, 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 as you see Humphrey trotting back out of the fog towards you and says, it's really weird. The pass up north to the tunnel to Dunwoodington is blocked. Wonder when that happened. Yeah, looks like some sort of rock slide or something. But I'll have to report it. We're not headed that way anyways. Just supposed to check things like that, you know? Anyways, come along.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey,
So-
yo, what happens if you run off and you go missing? What are we supposed to do then?
We wait 5 minutes and then we get moving.
Yeah, it's probably a good rule. You wouldn't want to be caught out in the open, and if I don't come back because I'm dead, then I'm not coming back. But if I do not come back, you might want to come looking for me just because I might be able to get you the rest of the way. But yeah, if I'm dead, I wouldn't want you to die too. So,
Good man.
well, let's get it on then. So he kind of starts leading again, and it looks like Cleek is going to drop tonight. Is that what's happening?
Yep, I got his character sheet.
Okay.
Unless Cabbage wants to do it. I just got
It's
it
your
at the
turn.
hand.
It's your
Sure.
turn.
I mean, Cleek's really easy. Sharpshooter every time. Shoot a bow and arrow.
You're pretty much.
That's one way to do it.
How? In 10 minutes.
I play the complicated.
I wasn't
guys.
sure if you actually liked controlling sheets.
I don't care.
Okay, I got it this time.
You are guided once more through the fog, which appears to once more be slowly breaking up. Now you can see 20 feet, 25 feet, 30 feet through the fog. You sense that you're getting through a slightly wooded area, but as you get closer, he says, "All right, this is getting about to where the fog's going to start breaking up on us, and we still got to get through a horseshoe vale up here. It's a miniature vale inside the greater vale, if you will. But sort of a choke point, and there's a bit of a nasty beastie in there, so try to move through this space really, really quietly, if you could."
Yep. I'm going to cast invisibility on myself and my horse.
Whoa.
Wasn't there
That's-
another one of you?
Yeah, he just disappeared.
Wait, is he? Did one of the fog hunters get him? I didn't even hear nothing.
No,
Oh
I'm
shit,
still,
that's invisibility.
I'm still
Do we
here.
hear the giggling?
Oh, that's that captain guy. Well, as long as you're okay.
Yeah. Just keep going and be quiet.
Got it. All right then. Yeah, just stay close, and we should be solid. So with that, I hope this doesn't kill your internet, there, Astro. Bottom left. Please drop your tokens in the bottom left.
God, we're still
Making
going.
the poor guy. Making the. Hey, I see his token.
He's the first one on the field. Hey, how about
Alright. Try talking, Astro.
that? Try talking.
Burden.
Hey!
Oh God.
I heard I know it's Astro.
Oh,
I am here.
I better put a thing on.
The way this goes, it's gonna have better ping for voice chat in general. However, when it drops, it's gonna drop hard. If it's gonna be unsteady, it's gonna be real unsteady. But
I got your
let's hope it
character sheet for
works.
Combat 6. Permission, if we don't get a response from me, to just sharpshooter some shots.
Jesus.
I should be able to get a message at least through Roll20 if I
Alright.
go critical.
Okay, got it.
I'm not even on the map. Technically, you can't see me. Or my horse.
You are so on the map.
I'm gone.
Oh yeah, I want to ask the guide a question actually about this area.
Oh,
I actually should have asked this earlier.
yeah, probably. It's a bit late to be.
Why
Just
is
thought
the
of it now.
tiny child gigantic?
I don't know.
Or rather, huge.
I think Reika's trying to make it so that I can't make her small by continuing to move her tokens so that I can't grab the corners of.
Maybe.
Can't you
My
just
old
remove-
DM had this problem with tokens. Like one person was always super big.
Got it. All right.
So DM,
Yes,
professionally, why is this map so freaking big?
it's a big map.
Scares me.
What do you want to know about the big map? It's big.
Why is it big?
Are you gonna have to give us control to one of these horses? Or...
Oh, Loudy, I guess
I don't
am.
need no horse. I am a strong, independent bird.
Independent bird who don't need no. Who don't need
Alright.
no.
For being an independent bird, you rely an awful lot on the rest of us to manage your finances.
What do you mean?
You can't be trusted with your own money. I've seen how you spend it.
Haha, set up.
Braun,
I invested
you can
in
control
all
one of the
of my-
horses.
I invested it all in projects! Mostly
much-
for you!
I
Can I
didn't
control one of them?
see-
Ooh, yes.
Not
Yeah.
you, but others in the party.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I saw no benefit to this.
Do you want a bow? I can make you a bow!
I don't want a bow. You wasted your money.
Exactly, so shut up!
It's a fucking +1 adamantium plate mail. Let's go.
Put it on.
It doesn't come off. Oh no.
This is bad. Right.
Cayman's horse. Yeah, the horse and Cayman have a mutual hatred for each other.
Probably for the best. We don't give Cleek a fucking horse. This shit's running around at 600 ping. It might as well be running sideways.
Cayman, this one's yours. Leon, this one's yours. Braun,
Mercy.
this one's yours.
If anyone's gonna no-clip in this place, it's gonna be me going through the floor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna discover the D&D back rooms.
Reika, are you riding one of the horses?
I don't know. I mean, if there's a horse that's free, probably.
Yeah, there's a free horse. So I will make it Reika's horse.
Any child gets
Boom.
horse. We need like
So-
a Shetland pony for Rika.
Cool. So everyone has a horse. I'm also going to send them to the back. To the back.
We don't have donkeys.
To the back. To the back. To the back. To the back. Okay, all the horses are in the back. On your and control your horse.
Hell.
Oh my goodness. It's magnificent what we can do with technology. All right, so
Now imagine this encounter doesn't involve combat and we did this for no reason.
Yeah.
Oh, only I would do something that maddening. Okay, so you find as you reach the entrance to this canyon sort of area that the fog here is still kind of heavy, and your guide Humphrey. So if we just follow the trail and maybe kind of stick to this left side here, a little to the western side, we should be able to get through without too much trouble. It's you see that off to the right, and he points over in this direction, which I'm going to zoom out a little bit on camera mode. He points over in this direction to the. I mean, you can see like this gradient of stone, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so where there's no black border, it's more of a gentle slope that's easy to climb. Where there is a border, it's about a 15 to 20 foot, like more steep and difficult incline. So, where you see borders here, this is more of a big boulder. Where you see no borders here, it's easy to climb.
That makes sense.
Yep. So it just makes it a little easier. These the light green bushes are bushes, large shrub bushes. And the circles are trees, which are semi-transparent because I was going to have stuff underneath them.
That's clever.
You can go underneath trees, so they count as cover from things above you, and you can hide and climb them and whatever. Obviously, we did that with the harpies already. You know how trees work.
True.
I just wanted to explain the terrain and surroundings. There's clearly a somewhat beaten and worn trail that leads through. It does have cart tracks in it. It does have footprints, but even as you're kind of just like heading down it now, you can see there are also like claw prints and paw prints and like heavy other prints in the mud. And anyone want to roll nature, you can, to see if maybe you can see what it is.
Pass.
Nope. Yeah, pass. I'm definitely not a nature guy.
That's why I am.
I'll slap
Assuming it
guy.
sends the roll through.
You got a 10.
I did say I would slap him with guidance.
I got a 14, thank you.
You got better than Brightleaf.
Guidance can work for other players.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
It's a concentration 1 minute touch spell on a willing target that can be yourself.
It's not
which is
self,
why it's easy.
It's touch.
Yep, you can teach yourself
Never had
and get some guidance. No one. All right. So, who wants to lead as we head down this path here? Or
Not me.
Shit, this is gonna be really weird. Cayman appears, writing nothing.
so you're not invisible yourself.
I just realized by casting the spell. Oh no, the spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell. So I cast the spell, but my horse did not.
So you reached out and
Wait,
touched
Guidance
Cleek in order to give him guidance. It is
is
concentration, so it would have dropped your invisibility.
definitely not giving you guidance. You're fucked.
Okay. So I'll just say that with the rolls that you got, no one knows what the prints are, the paw prints and claw prints and whatnot.
Sorry, Cleek.
Actually, Humphrey, we got to be careful. Looks like there's maybe some owlbears out.
We're gonna listen.
That's
for
actually
anything.
comforting. I can handle an owlbear.
We're gonna try to listen for anything nearby.
Go ahead. You're trying to listen for anything nearby?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll perception. Hearing. If your hearing is... Yep, there you go. With a 22...
DM. Did you know survival is used to identify signs that owlbears live nearby?
Yes.
Nature is used to identify the species of an animal that left a particular track. Survival is tracking that animal.
Well, survival is both for owlbear.
Either would have worked.
Weird.
And yeah,
It's
that is interesting. That really is interesting.
specifically says that.
Yeah, it does. Let's see.
A dowlbear? I don't know. How do you identify as dowlbear?
Reika, you can definitely hear sounds of movement through the fog to the north.
Hey guys, there's something up ahead.
Well, of course she can. Humphrey's right there, to the north.
Were you talking about me, little girl? Were you talking about me?
Okay, did we actually hear it further off, or was it like
Oh,
right?
no, it's further off. You heard it further off.
Okay. No, it's ahead of us.
Oh, Well,
Hey, yo, Captain, I can send some bats to scout ahead.
That. I'm not even gonna question it.
you
Do
all
it.
are a very interesting group.
Yeah, I didn't even know he could do that.
We need more people like
I
you.
don't like bats.
I would do ravens, but they can't see well in this fog.
I don't want to hear about the wannabe birds with fur. They're
Just
gross.
Just do the bats.
All right. So even though I have a raven familiar token, I summon 3 bats.
Oh my god.
I don't
I'm
like
gonna have
bats.
them move.
Do you
all
have
the way
them?
Here. Yep.
Okay, cool.
How
Um,
beautiful. Let me see what's here.
So,
Where do you
I
think
will.
he got that
I'll
trait?
have 2 bats like in this tree while 1 bat scouts ahead.
Cool. What is the stat line for a bat? Like, what's its blind sight and such?
Bat, it's 60 feet blind sight, passive perception 11.
Jesus.
Baller. Cool. So as it flies forward, I'm just going to go ahead and reveal a large amount of space to you specifically. Everyone will see it because, that's how these things work, but that's okay. That's okay. So,
That is a huge area. Hold on, I'm getting hollered to.
come on, shadows. There we go.
Ooh, look at that there path.
And as you your little bat critter moves on forward, you do in fact see a number of lumbering down below.
See number what?
A number of lumbering shapes. Large lumbering shopes.
So while Drone's looking through the bat's eyes, he has his own eyes closed, but he says, "Definitely some shapes, yo."
Definitely some shapes. You guys, the shapes.
What? What kind of shapes?
Very, very big. They're moving.
What?
How many?
Do I know how many yet?
Do you know how many shapes? You see 5.
At least 5.
5. Big lumbering shapes. Okay. How far off?
How far off, boss man?
So they are generally they're abouts up here in this sort of like wooded area off to the north. Like
Okay, I see that.
this general area is where you're seeing them. They appear to be congregating over a kill that they are eating together.
Okay, north of that path, there seems to be some animals eating some dead carcass kind of thing. It's off the path, but it's really close to it.
All right.
How big?
If the guide didn't hear that, I
Big.
might just relay that information to him.
Let me ask you this: have you ever seen an owlbear before?
Owlbears.
No. Well,
Nope.
Braun hasn't.
So
I sure have.
Okay. Cleek, do you see the owlbears
We'll
now?
make this more interesting.
No.
There you go. Good answer.
And actually, drone's like been outside of a village for like 3 years total, so definitely not.
Excellent. So, you do not know what an owlbear looks like. You just see a large, shambling shape, very muscular, very brutish, and you see it with echolocation bat vision. You're like, dang, that thing looks big. And they seem to be eating a thing that's on the ground, kind of, with their big old, sharp, old, stabby face things. Hard to say, because they're moving a lot and they echo, but definitely moving shapes. That's the best of what you got.
All right, I'm gonna try to move it a little bit closer. I'm gonna start moving my bat.
Are we still listening to this crickets?
I mean, at this point, it's like fog mode, so everything's kind of really quiet.
I got you.
I have moved my bat up a little bit further, a little bit higher as well, so we could see over the trees.
You guys, this is funny.
I'm getting the ambiance.
Well, I think we can move up while the bats are doing their thing, right?
Yeah. I'll tell you when we should probably stop. I've got two bats.
I wanna ask the guide just a quick question.
Okay.
Yeah.
If he knows the area really well.
I mean, I've made this run, like I said, 10, 12 times. I've lost people on it. I've killed things on it. Never lost my cargo, so there's that. I would say I know this pretty well.
I just want to describe the scenery of what I saw that one time in this vision that Char gave me about a wooded wilderness and a crumbling statue with a blade through it. And ask if he knows if that's around here, if he's ever seen anything like that here. Maybe further up north.
Yeah, I ain't seen nothing like that around here. I mean, best you could get for ruins would be Dunwoodington under the mountain, but most of that stuff they've cannibalized in order to, build new. And old ruins left untouched, soared through a. That sounds like something up north. Yeah, they haven't really reclaimed the Swarian side of things, and border near Xishio pretty covered with people and ice right now. So, but even in the best of times, not really much of an interest in it. They'd rather keep to the shores and keep to the trades. So, you looking for it? Best I could say is it's probably outside of this range.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. Something special there.
Could say that.
Aye. Well, I wish you luck on it, and if you find it and we cross paths again, tell me what you saw. Oh, you want me to reveal more stuff? Okay.
I mean, I was waiting. I wasn't gonna
No, you're
gonna
fine.
bug you about it.
You're fine.
I was just seeing if there's a way that we could sneak off around. Looks like we're pretty enclosed.
I mean, there's over here.
Over here is like where the creatures, the shapes.
Oh, I weren't here for that. You're gonna have to.
Yeah, so I'll stop us here and I'll say, Ayo, about north from here is where those creatures are, and then about north. He kind of looks at his fingers. Northeast, and he points in the direction of the trail. Is the trail. So they're kind of close.
What is this? All right. Well, let's keep it moving then.
If we want to step off the trail and kind of step away from it, maybe get a little bit farther away from these critters over here that you say are up there. We could try going over the hill there. He kind of points over to the east at the sort of like small little ridge passes up and over. But that takes us closer to the cave where the beastie is. And
I'll risk critters over a giant beast.
Yeah, we know what to expect if we just continue along the trail.
Aye.
I just move really quietly.
That's probably a good idea.
All right, horses, stealth checks. Let's go.
Yeah, actually, everyone please roll a stealth check, and you get +10 because someone is using Pass Without Trace.
Boy, I wonder who that could be. I'm going to guidance myself. Wait, no, I'm not. 31. Which is advantageous because I'm also invisible.
Damn, Leon.
Does my flight impact the stealth at all in any way?
I would like to remind that most people mess up the group roles as a DM and say that it is as you only need to succeed as a group, as we are succeeding. You can just ignore that one.
he's doing everything. He's in the 5 stages of grief. He's at the bargaining stage right now.
Yeah, a little bit. Let me just go ahead and do my rolls because that's fun for me.
And it's probably the average of our group stealth versus their perception. So, there's a 31 and a 36 and a 29 and a 33.
I mean, at least that one's an 11, so it's not even, terrible.
Right?
11's not good, but it's not terrible.
Okay. So, y'all feel very quiet as you sneak along the way.
Maybe
you don't feel as if you're making any noise at all.
I'm going to ask everyone to stop here and let the birds scout out again.
Thank God invisibility lasts for an hour.
This is how we deal with the mega dungeon. We just don't fight anything. A little bit sad.
Sneak through it.
Whoosh.
Leon, you have fallen quite far behind. I will move you forward.
Reka.
No, you got it. And Reka is she's riding a horse too. So you continue along the pathway. You feel that you are being very quiet. Nothing appears to have spurred itself at your appearance. And as you continue along, I don't know why it shouldn't have been that one. I clicked reveal. There we go. Reveal. And at this point, you feel the fog is starting to really burn off, and You can start to see 50 feet, 55 feet,
We may want to pick this up a little bit.
60 feet, and
Yeah, looks like we're in the clear.
Well,
as you come around the corner, you can see that there's sort of like this wooded grove off to the southeast, and go ahead and maybe everyone roll perception. Yeah, everyone roll perception, please.
Can I cast guidance?
Is it hearing based?
It is hearing based.
What is that? Sweet. 17.
Okay. So
Most
anyone,
bats they might have advantage on that.
so pretty much everyone, yeah, is
Does.
going to notice as you hear panting, growling, and eventually a roar over to the west, as it seems that something has caught your scent, and as you turn and look in that direction, you can see large shapes beginning to bound out of the underbrush.
all right, I'm gonna scoop
And
up
we
our
will
boy
we will
Humphrey.
roll initiative real quick because they didn't surprise you, and at this
Uh-huh.
point they noticed you. You didn't surprise them. Let me reveal them first.
I don't like this.
Well, you shouldn't.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
That's
I didn't
terrifying.
actually- Let's
So
get that. I wish that was a 20.
anyone who has seen an owl there before
Bada boom.
will recognize
Holy God!
that these are perhaps not owlbears, but larger, dire owlbears.
Oh,
Yeah, I think somebody needs to scoop up Humphrey so we can get the fuck out of here.
Very good. Okay, and then
Wait, they don't hoot at us? They're owl bears. There we go. Yes. Owl bears. Hoot.
yeah, I guess so.
I'll try to mimic them. Hoot, 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 hoot. Doesn't help. Doesn't help at all. Oh.
What size of creatures are these?
Huge.
So they are huge.
I just realized these birds cannot grapple huge creatures. They can't even grapple medium creatures, I'm pretty sure.
Oh
My goodness, you guys are lucky that they
yes.
are slow.
Roll the stick.
They are slow. Okay, so top of the initiative order as the Owlbears begin to charge in your direction. Maybe something upbeat and dangerous instead of this chill fog music. Braun, you're up.
Do I see the owlbears? I can
Um,
see them, right? Or the
Very-
owlbears?
I will say that yes, they moved a little bit forward, and them breaking through the underbrush a little bit is what got your attention. So like 5-10 feet, they started moving. That was initiative.
Alright, I'm gonna assume that we're gonna try to get away from this because those are some big motherfuckers. So I'm gonna kind of Braun's gonna look at the owlbears, look at everybody else, and then think of what the fuck I can even do.
Run. You can run. Oh no, you too.
Alright, Braun's
Run.
gonna move over here. And as he's doing that, he's gonna try and make himself look as big as possible. And I'm gonna use thaumaturgy so that my voice booms up to 3 times as loud.
Oh my god.
And I'm just gonna roar at them. To see
Roll
if I can...
intimidation or
3
intimidate
times
with-
as loud.
Roll intimidate. Roll intimidate.
Yeah,
I'm gonna yell really fucking loud.
I wish I
Yeah.
could warn Braun that a noise that loud might wake up the big beastie.
Looks like we're having fried chicken, baby.
You know what? I'll even give
Congratulations.
you advantage because of the thaumaturgy. And so as you kind of ride up and puff out your chest and kind of, I don't know, maybe unlimber your spear and start waving it at them, get your shield out and just
I hold the
bellow.
spear above my head with 2 hands and kind of, as big as
Tusken
I can
Raider
get.
style.
Straight up.
Tusken Raider style. Yeah, it is very impressive and very loud. In fact, Drone, your ears through the bat that you're seeing through, unless you stopped doing that, they still
No,
hurt.
I am.
But
Ow.
if you're still looking through a mind, then your ears really hurt because it's even louder.
I immediately stop. I'm like, motherfucker.
Yeah. Roll Constitution save, Drone, to deal with the loudness.
All right.
This is what happens when you're inside a. Oh no! Ouch.
You take 1 psychic damage.
And that means I need to make another con save to keep concentration.
You're
That's
fine.
fine.
You're fine. But yeah, ow, that hurt. But yeah, Braun, you don't. They don't seem to be perturbed by your yell at all.
Probably because they can see you.
Can I cause tremors in the ground as well? I reckon that would add a little bit more to the.
I mean,
I
it
think it's
will
one
not. It will
effect.
not accomplish the task, but it will be suitably cool looking.
Bah.
That's the
I know.
second time he's gone to the bathroom.
Hey, I've also gone to the bathroom twice tonight. Any bonus action or any other movement or anything like that for you?
Horses
1
have like
second.
50 feet of movement.
60.
60 feet of movement. You need to go the
Your
other
horses
direction.
have less movement because they are tougher.
Oh, yeah. He's on a lesser horse.
Alright, so they don't look deterred at all.
No.
I'll just say to myself, "Fuck it," and turn around and just start to
Yep.
fucking.
Yep. I don't know
On
what
my
you were
way back.
thinking.
Very good,
try
very
to
good.
Scare them off.
So then, after Brawn movement, we go to Reika movement and turn Sage.
So how fast does a horse go?
60 feet.
Does a horse get an action?
Yes?
You can-
I don't know.
I think you can dash with it, yeah.
But does it make its action, or do you use your action to make it use its action to dash, sort of thing? Like,
I think
because there's a lot of things.
If you're mounted, I think your action is what dashes it.
Right, so you have to use your action to make them dash. That makes the
Okay,
most sense,
so-
unless you're like mounted training or something.
So since we're roguey here, can we like action, and like bonus action dash and our movement?
I would say that you can't bonus action dash your horse because your horse isn't a rogue. But if you hopped off your horse, you could bonus action dash the rest of the way on your own.
Run faster than the horse.
Well, you're riding the horse the full distance and like galloping it, and then at the last second you're like leaping off of it using the last of your roguish agility and sprinting the last little way. That would
really
be.
want to use a horse?
I'm just saying that's the only way I can think that someone could feasibly use their bonus action to dash rogue when the horse itself does not have a bonus action dash. Because like you know how to move fast, but you can't make someone else have that knowledge. Is sort of the like viewpoint I have on that. But yeah, 60 feet.
Yeah. Oh. Ah, dang it, rolled me. What just happened to the map? Oh, no. Yep, come on. Good enough. There we go. That's where we are.
All right. action and movement.
The bonus action, try to hide on the horse.
All right, roll to hide. Now, if you succeed, very well.
29.
Can anyone else hear the screaming?
Yep.
Fucking kids, man. I gotta say, these kids find the weirdest games to play on the staircase outside of my front door, and I have never heard kids this loud in my life. I sound like an old person saying this, but dang, when I was a kid, oof.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't know.
DM is a
Anyways,
familiar an object.
a familiar is a creature.
Fuck.
It technically
This doesn't
counts as
work.
a creature.
This doesn't work, dang it.
I don't know what you're trying to do.
I was
With a
going to cast
20
darkness on my familiar.
You kind of like crouch down over the saddle of your horse and like pull your cloak over you, and you look like a saddlebag that's just tied to the saddle of the horse. You are very well hidden. That's movement, action, bonus action. So that is Reika's turn. Leon, over to you.
Run.
You may be muted, Leon. I'm not sure.
You said bonus action makes the horses run?
No.
No, I'm saying it does not. Like,
okay.
explicitly, it does not do that.
Okay. Alright, so 60 feet. So I'm gonna catch up with everyone. There. And then the consensus is run. Am I correct?
Yes. The consensus
Okay.
is we need to leave.
Okie dokie.
Also, Brightleaf has not rolled initiative.
Oh, thank you. Da-da, da-da.
That.
Your horse has 60 feet of movement. So,
It was 35. I mean, it's one
Yep.
of them days, you know?
A little bit.
So, 25. I can put it under here, under the tree. Why did I not come with it?
Are you guys sure a
and
horse only
then
has
you
6
can-
hours? You guys aren't dashing with the horse?
you can use an action to
That's
dash with
it.
it.
That's it.
Mm.
I'm not gonna use an action. I'm gonna hold an action if they get too close.
Okay,
To do
what
what?
action are you holding?
Burning hands.
Okay, that's a whole ass spell. So if they
Yeah.
don't trigger it, then you lose it on if your turn rolls over.
That is
So
correct.
if they get within range of it, this is your range with burning hands. Just so you know.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
And if they try me, they catch in these hands.
Sounds good. So that's movement, and that's your spell.
Cleek's turn.
I mean, technically, Cleek is faster, but they all rolled 14, so 0.20.
Yeah, it
Zone-
should have tiebreaker on. I'm not sure why it doesn't.
Wait, Cleek had 1d20 plus non-applicable number. I'm pretty sure he's faster than that.
Yo, wait. Did it just roll a straight 14?
It rolled a straight
Oh, yeah.
14.
Oh! I rolled a straight 14. I should have a 19. Which technically doesn't change my place in the order, so that works out.
Oh, it does.
This looks fine.
Well, not... It doesn't move me up or down
Nope.
past others.
Well, now it's Cleek's turn, so that makes sense.
Yes.
Whoa!
Don't do anything fancy.
Yeah, no, I don't plan to. I'm just gonna fire a couple sharpshooter shots at the closest one and back off.
That's right, you can fly.
Yeah. I got 50 feet of movement that way. That way being... Oh...
Yeah. Piss them off for the rest of us on the ground. Thank you.
I'm trying to scare them off. That's a
So-
23 and a 16.
On the first one, that will be a hit, and it will be a hit. Go ahead and roll damage, good sir. 20 and 25.
25 plus 20... 45 damage to the nearest one as I back off.
Does it seem like it hurt?
I'm gonna go
It's-
up. I'm gonna
it's
go up
hurt,
just
but
enough that
it's
I would be out of their melee range.
yeah,
It's
that's
not-
fine.
It's
So
not looking-
to get out of their range, you're gonna have to go about 30 feet up, 30, 40 feet up, because they are like 15 feet tall, and they have claws that are on arms that are
Would that be
reasonably long, and
above
they
all
can
the
jump.
fog?
The fog is mostly burned out.
yeah.
But
Okay, so I'm not much more exposed up there than I would be down here.
You are a
Correct.
lot more exposed
You
to
mean you're more
anything
exposed
that
because you're up above, but like the fog isn't really hiding you down below. Just the ground is hiding you. You know what I mean?
I'll stay low. I'll stay low.
Okay, so
then.
I'm thinking about 30 feet up, so you're more or less out of the range of the owlbear's
Probably-
claws, unless maybe
probably
they're
hardly
jumping
even.
off of stuff at you. Yeah.
or they
Cool.
stand up.
Yeah, that's never happened before, that something's jumped off of something to grab Cleek.
Or
So,
just,
What? No, no.
you know, if the owlbear stands up on his hind legs, how tall is it? They're 15 feet high on all fours.
yeah, they're like 12
Oh.
feet tall on all fours, so they're like...
And
God, these things are big.
What do bears do? How tall are bears when they stand up?
they're about twice as
Twice
tall.
as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not out of their range at all.
So you're going to have to go like all 40, 45 feet up so that they can't stand up and swing at you. These mammoth,
And then Big
25 foot tall dire owlbears. This looks like the one that you found as a corpse that you hadard.
Yeah, so what killed that?
Something bigger.
And Bronze
Yeah,
three
no.
times as loud shout.
So
Whatever
drone.
lives-
Drone.
We're in trouble. We're in danger.
Yo, it's my turn.
Yes.
Okay, so for me,
I'm in danger.
Yep.
60 feet. Where is that? I'm just gonna. I don't like it, but I'm moving. I'm just gonna move 60 feet. Whooshing.
Well, that's only one move on the horse. You still have an action.
Yeah, my action is gonna be to ready some ball bearings. But I don't think that'll happen. That's just my ready action.
So you
On
move and ready some ball bearings on the road.
On
Yes.
the familiar's turns, I'm going to command these two, the ones that are close, to just go bug the shit out of these guys. They're just
Okay.
gonna fly in their face. And that's
Okay.
my turn.
Are you pointing that he went 1 square extra?
Yep.
Let me just fix that. All right, King, your turn.
I'm reaching down, I'm grabbing Humphrey, and we're going.
Okay, he will fail his grapple resistance check. I will
Yep,
toss him onto the horse for you,
I
and
assume he will. Okay. 60 feet is right there.
I'll
for
drop
me.
him
All right,
to
I'll
the
be right
side.
here. Yeah, perfect. That's good because now I can see where I'm going.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right, that was my action, my movement. I'm not using a bonus action. We are leaving.
Excellent. Let me just redescend it and go to... Humphrey is going to turn around and... What's the distance from Humphrey to enemies?
A long way. He's got like a longbow. Nope.
No, he's got a short bow, and he missed because it's outside range. He kind of turns and does the Parthian shot, just flies wildly past, and is just like, "Damn it! Well, I'll keep trying if you keep galloping."
Yeah, I don't plan to stop.
That's good. That's his turn. So let's see.
Need to go.
Oh, Brightleaf did not get to go, so let me just do her turn as she.
That's 120 feet.
60 feet. 60, and then but she has to go around a little bit. So, yeah, right about there is probably fine. So she's going to move the 60 feet, and she's going to turn and also fight the lead one. So,
With not disadvantage because she has a bigger bow.
and she's a better aim.
You say that. Oh,
Yeah, I did.
Yes, I did say that.
So 11 and 6, 17 damage.
Take it that owlbear's not looking particularly badly wounded.
It is not blooded.
Oh
45,
my god.
56, 62 points of damage. Clink, we don't want this fight.
So, after
Yeah, no, we
Brightleaf,
don't.
after Brightleaf, who actually should have gone first because she was the fastest, the Dire Owlbears, the Dowlbears, are going to begin their movement
How
phase.
fast are they?
Do they care about the familiars in front of them at all, or no?
Let's see.
Holy crap.
They
Wait, that was the
zooming.
middle of it? They moved this far?
When dashing.
Oh, wait a minute.
Actually,
Leon!
it's going to lose some movement because it had to go through difficult terrain of the bush, so it only gets to about here.
Aw.
You also will get one opportunity attack from one of your bats if you want to take an opportunity attack with one of your bats.
My bats, I don't think a familiar can attack.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate then.
Well, if you're a warlock, they can.
Oh, because warlocks are cool.
If you're a real specific kind of warlock, yeah.
Yeah, pack to the
They
chain.
don't want to swat. They don't want to swat at the bats, slow them down a bit. No.
No, I think
Dang
that
it.
they see much bigger prey.
So yeah,
Where's he
the
going?
owlbears. Yeah, he moved. I think he can move one more. Yeah. This
God,
guy.
we just need
Yeah,
to
they're just like they're tearing up the ground, like just tearing across the ground at you. Just
yeah.
for Cleek at least, this will be reminiscent of when the Nosferatu chasing you. They're just like like the dirt clods and clouds flying up behind them as they just. It's
I'm gonna point out, guys, if they keep moving like this and you all keep stopping to take actions to do stuff, they will catch you.
This one actually will leap and claw at one of the familiars and then try and bite down at the other one. Just because I want to have them roll to hit something really, really bad.
Yeah, we are not sticking around for it.
Does an 11 hit a bat?
Let me check. I believe so.
Okay.
No, it has a 12. Ha ha ha.
One bat just barely misses being clawed, but the other one, I'm guessing. What do they have? 1 HP? It's gone.
Yeah, they have 1 HP.
So one of your bats is just and just poofs into eldritch astral material because it doesn't really exist anyways.
You want.
Yeah, I'll just poof.
And
And
like, huh?
and that is the turn for those owlbears.
Oh, he doesn't move. Good.
Oh, he moved, but he only moved 35 feet because he also then attacked. Couldn't use his action dash.
Yes.
Reika, go ahead and roll perception for me real quick.
Oh no.
Was it hearing?
Sure. I'm fine with that.
Man.
Braun, you fucking loudmouth. You just had to bellow at the fucking Dire Owlbears.
I thought it would work, man.
You howled at a
Thought!
bears
Oh,
that are
Thought!
shit.
5 times
The
your.
issue was when there was... The issue
Bigger.
was with the pack.
There are bigger things in
Oh,
here
no.
than them.
Rekka, as you are heading down the trail, you feel the ground start to shake on either side, and
Ah!
2 mounds start to appear on either side of the road, and then pulling themselves out, 2 more large shapes burrow out of the ground, and that's their turn.
Oh boy.
So now we tick, tick, tick over to Brightleaf, who will... Let's see.
How high can a horse jump?
You want real numbers or D&D numbers?
Let's try real numbers to start with.
Real numbers tops 8 feet, but that's for Bretonian Supreme. I guarantee you we are not riding those.
And now how about D&D numbers?
It's like 3 plus whatever. But like a horse might be able to beat that, honestly.
3
I'm
plus
saying-
strength mod.
I'm thinking,
Yeah,
can it
that's-
clear one of these so we can get the fuck out of here?
What's the strength mod of a horse?
I don't know.
Brightleaf
might
is
be-
going to fire 2 of her magical mage fire arrows. One at this guy in the brush, and one at this guy under a tree. Hopefully she can start something.
Oh, point of order. Humphrey is riding an invisible horse with an...
That is possibly the worst rolling I've seen for Brightleaf in a long time. She misses with both of her magic arrows.
Wow.
Looks panicked as shit, and is now riding up next to Drone, and then sees the other owlbears having a bit of a moment. Braun, over to you. I need to go grab something, so maybe plan your move unless you already know. I will be right back.
We're in so much danger.
I'm thinking
I'm thinking
can't go
Hunter of
this way.
Qatar.
we can't go that way.
Nope.
We should-
I don't
We-
know. That's even worse.
Is it?
Remember?
We don't.
He said the really big beastie lives down there.
Yeah, right. So maybe it'll scare these ones off, and we can focus on one big one.
One
'Cause
really,
right now-
really big one.
Right now, I'm seeing danger that way. Fuckloads of danger fucking this way, coming towards us. I think
Remember,
the only-
I have something I can do.
I mean, we could just haul ass like between them, easy, you know.
I can't even cast darkness
horses.
without getting off my horse because the horse is going to be spooked if I cast it on myself.
No,
I
I
mean-
can cast it in the middle of these guys. Like we just blacken their vision and blitz right through.
Guys, we're missing the
like,
obvious answer here.
let the horse
Uh-huh.
make sacrifices.
What ate the last owlbear?
We don't know what ate the last owlbear. We don't know.
Well,
which
it dug
way
a
it is.
giant tunnel underground.
Uh-huh.
This
Yeah.
is all assuming we have perfect communication.
I have
by
an
the way.
arrow that explodes with giant force,
Ready.
and I'm just saying I can aim that thing down and try and attract whatever big ass worm is going to eat
I
these
mean-
fuckers.
I think
I mean, shit.
Bronze
I mean,
Bellowing already did that.
hey man,
Bro.
it's a
Not,
good
that
strat,
wouldn't have
don't lie,
attracted
don't lie.
anything with tremor sense.
Oh, tremor sense. Right. Tremor sense.
I'm going
What do you
to lure
think-
in
what
the
are we
big
doing?
one.
Do.
What if- What have we been doing with our horses this whole time? We've been like galloping them and sprinting them.
It's one thing for a bunch of large animals, but that big thump from an arrow, though, that
Yeah,
could
but-
get something. And then they would go for the biggest, most obvious things first.
But these enormous guys are also like sprinting at us, and these guys like dug out of the ground. I'm pretty sure whatever, if anything has tremor sense, it knows there's big dinners. But I'm thinking we darkness and run. That's
could
that's my
maybe-
plan.
I could
You're all
blind
strung
one of
out.
them.
You're all strung
Yeah,
out
well.
on the trail, and they're like blocking the exit.
Well, I mean,
If you want me to
yeah,
cast darkness, you better shout that out at, like
Oh.
in character.
yeah, I plan to.
Braun, what you gonna do?
Can I see these guys over here?
There's bushes and trees in the way, so roll a perception check. They're not hiding, but like your line of sight is kind of obstructed, so maybe you see them.
15?
You can maybe tell that there's something over there, but you can't really tell what it is. You're,
He's just gonna
also,
ride up.
you're also very aware of the things chasing you.
Okay, and my horse has 60 movement speed, right?
Uh-huh.
60 feet.
Uh-huh.
I thought his
Okay.
was slower.
Oh wait, no. Yours is slower. What is it
Ah,
for a
why'd you have to
Shire
say
horse?
that?
It's 80 feet, right?
Shire horse 5e. Draft horse. Draft
Draft
horse has a speed of 40 feet.
Oh, you are barely faster than the owlbears. Run, run.
I'll have to dash then.
You need to dash this way, or they will catch you.
Your horse is like, this is not what I'm for, dude.
Look, this is their
Come on,
movement.
Bessie.
here.
You got this.
On-
They will literally catch right up to you if you don't dash.
Alright, as I speaking is a free action, right?
Yes.
So as I come over here and I see these two,
Yes.
I will yell out. I'll blind one of them. Somebody else do something with the other one, and I'll say I'll blind this one.
All right. So next turn,
Got it.
you're
I
gonna
can
cast
teleport the
blindness.
other one.
All right. Cool.
Oh, we're making
Alright,
making
great.
some plays now.
Oof. Hee hee. Yeah. Let's do it. So Braun, that's your action and movement. Next up, Reika, hidden on the back of a. The two owlbears have now climbed up, seeing a horse galloping towards them. They don't see you, though, it seems like. However, a horse is a bigger meal than a small girl.
We might have to leave the horses.
And yet, they might be the only things that can get you safely.
Yep. So we can't.
Okay,
run these
we're gonna
guys.
have to do some mental math on the worth of
Okay.
horses. Do we want the
This is
speed,
easy.
or do we want the
This is
bait?
easy.
What
This
you got,
is
Rick?
easy. 1, we sacrifice horses. 2, we don't sacrifice. Damn it, okay, we're not sacrificing.
Damn it.
It says you.
Or
I might sacrifice
hear me
mine
out.
anyways.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
Something rolled a 19 on initiative, guys. Oh, look at that. We're sacrificing the horses.
Or at least a horse. I'm just saying
So-
I can carry Rika, probably.
Reika, what are you trying to do?
Blitz through and hope your horse can take it.
The Rock.
I hope not.
Oh,
I was thinking that too.
God.
But you won't get that far. That's difficult terrain right here. This.
Talk about rock in a hard place.
Yeah.
Oh ho ho.
Except it's more
Maybe.
like rock, predator, monstrosity, and predator.
Fuck.
And for all we know, the rock has a predator in it too, with
I
the
don't-
big freaking worm tunnel we saw a while back.
I don't.
Do
I don't
make a
think.
big beefy boy make a con save? That feels like a death sentence. It's the only. It's how vortex warp is though.
Oh, you guys.
Yeah, like right there.
Can a horse get right there? So this incline here represents about 15 to 20 feet of steepness. If you charged at it with, or you went around that way, yeah, you could get up there. Yeah.
Wait. You're saying if we charge at this?
No, I'm saying like
this up?
if you went, okay, so you got 60 feet, like you can go 120 feet or whatever. You lose a little bit going through the book. You might have to go around like I'm showing, and the horse might not be able to like take these narrow paths very well. But if you took this path and dashed, you could probably get up on the hillside. Yeah. Is that what you're trying to do there, Reika?
I think I know what I need to do.
We're just gonna turn back and just like look back at everybody and just be like, that way, or that way.
I'm too busy. Fuck.
You
Not
can ready
dead!
movement if you want, as like an action.
Yo, wait, where the crap is Cleek?
I don't know if that works on a horse though.
He might be underneath another.
Yeah, I'm under or above someone.
It's not a good roll.
We're all looking for Cleek. Like, was Cleek hiding under a horse or something? Okay. Well, I don't
Did
know.
I
where you're-
delete my token somehow?
You may have. I'm not seeing him anywhere.
Where was I?
You were about here-ish, somewhere around here.
I thought I was farther over here.
You were around there. It's not.
Because I shot from like right here. Oh,
And
wow,
then you went
okay.
up.
Yeah, you.
I
flew
was a
up
tile off.
Yeah. Okay. So Reika, you have selected a direction.
I don't know if I'm not gonna let the roll decide for me. We'll decide this way.
Okay.
One that way, two that way, because there was, maybe certain death. There is probably still certain. Which way do you want to go?
You can certainly try.
You just pick a direction.
So am I choosing for everybody at this point?
No,
I
you're
don't-
choosing for you. There's
choosing
owlbears
for you.
behind and there's owlbears ahead, and in one direction there's nothing except trees and rocks and cliffs.
And
So
potentially something really big and dangerous.
yeah, but the devil you know.
I'd rather face the devil, you know. Isn't that how that goes?
It's foolish human.
Isn't that how it goes? Better the devil you know?
Yeah, that means charge the owlbears.
Yeah, charge the 2 owl bears.
Yeah, no, I will not tell you what to do. I will only watch
Oh man.
and enjoy.
I'm worried about
Jesus.
burning resources trying to run and then having to end up fighting anyway. So I'm like, oh my god.
It's almost like
Ooh.
he's doing that intentionally.
I don't.
So if we
Which-
do try to run straight, and if we manage to get past them, like what would happen? Like what? would we
You
do?
would be off the map and running.
Yeah.
Can we
and,
come back and fight, like if need be?
I mean, yeah, you would just be off the map, like however far away. Might take a moment to come back because you ran away. So, like if you're 30 feet away off the map, you're still 30 feet away off the map, but I don't know. Like, it depends on what you do and how you do it. If you just keep running, you're out of combat like yoga, So,
Yeah, make a decision.
Okie doke. Well, we're just gonna, just full send, run straight through owlbear territory. Run
all right, sick. So you are hidden, but as you get into range, let's see. One of them will be able to opportunity attack you, and
Oh,
it's going to attempt to.
chomp.
It's going to try and bite your horse because that's the only target it sees.
Disengage action? Question mark.
You want to disengage action in the middle of 2 owl bears with 60 feet
Well-
of movement on a horse.
Eh.
The horse cannot
I'm not-
bonus action run.
Could we use our action to disengage for the horse?
Well, you've moved, I believe, 40 feet to get where you are. If you then used your disengage action while riding the horse, you can move another 20 feet while maneuvering through them. And then it'll be their turn with you kind of like just between them. If you want to gallop
Well-
to get past them, you're going to have to like go for it and maybe take the hit. You're well hidden, but it's up to you. As it is, unless
Can we
you take
bonus
the disengage action.
disengage for the horse?
I don't think that's going to work for the horse.
I mean, think of it. We're hidden. Think
You're
us to
hidden.
attack. We just go poke it with the rapier as we're going by or something, and then it's like startled. It's like, it's a horse. It can't do that.
Go ahead and roll. Roll sleight of hand.
How the fuck did the horse attack me? What's going on here?
All right, and let's see. It was caught off guard by your attempt to deflect it with your stabby, so it had disadvantage to attack. Does a 17 hit a horse?
Most
I
definitely.
believe it does.
Most assuredly, it hits a horse.
I mean, that hits my AC. So
Yeah. So the
Horses are not the most AC big.
They're also
things.
not the most HP heavy things either. You might be in
Yeah.
trouble.
Riding
horse
horses
takes
are not very
14
tanky.
piercing damage as the dire owlbear just kind of bites down on it. Does that kill it? Does that kill it? How much HP does a horse
I'm
have?
looking up the horse because this is.
I need to look
What
up
type of horse do we have?
It is
Draft
a
horse?
Riding
horse.
riding
That-
horse.
It's down.
Okay,
Like
so-
straight
13
up.
HP.
Okay. So it has
13?
exactly the amount of HP. 14. So the horse, Reika, as you're riding it, you kind of stab out at the owlbear as it goes to bite the horse, and it kind of like flinches back, confused, and then surges forward again and bites out one of the horse's legs from underneath it, and the horse and you go down, tumbling in a mess. The horse now screaming, and the owlbear not noticing you at all still as you tumble from the saddle. It looks like it's very interested in its kill.
I would run. I just keep running.
Let it eat. Let
It
it
is
eat.
technically still your turn. You have moved, and that's it. You tried to poke it as it came at you. It worked, but it didn't work enough. Your horse is down. Owlbear is not noticing you. You still have action and bonus action, and technically a little bit of movement left, since you only used 2/3.
I'd just like to say that damage is enough to almost just one-shot me. If
14?
it's really good. If it
Oh,
rolls
if it-
really good. I mean, I got like 33 max HP from me. So.
25.
Yeah, if it rolls well.
That's concerning.
You need to keep running.
Or just play where you are. I'm still hidden.
What if we climb and a owlbear?
Climb the owlbear?
Is that a thing? Can you do that?
I
Hmm.
wouldn't.
Well, you guys are still also like very far back.
If
We
you
will
want
find
to
a
try
way.
if you want to
Please
try and
do
climb
not-
the owlbear,
Mhm.
I would say
Hey, you know
it's
what?
either
I
an
got a better idea.
acrobatics or athletics check.
I got a better idea.
Okay.
So was it our bonus action that we used for that? Or our action?
I was gonna just let it be a free thing that you try to poke him. It's
Okay.
fine.
Dope.
You lost your horse.
I see.
That's
better.
funnier.
So is Horsey dead? Dead
It's
Horsey?
gonna be.
Yes.
It's lost a
Dying.
leg.
We're gonna go to act like we're going to try to take the horse from the owlbear and be like, hey, over here, I'm more juicy than the horse. Come get me. And they were just gonna just put our arms out and just kind of wave it like we're trying to fly.
Okay.
And then see if we got its attention.
Roll performance.
I would not want to succeed on this.
It does not seem to think you are more interested than the horse that it is now feasting on. However, you do turn around and see that the other owlbear has noticed you.
Yeah, come on, Fatso, let's go. And we're just gonna start booking it like full on movement. Like we're running rest our movement. We're gonna
What's your movement when it's full?
my normal is 40. We
Okay.
would dash via action if we can, if that's still
Yeah.
a thing. And then we're gonna bonus action hide up somewhere wherever the nearest
Okay.
bush is.
So you moved 2/3 of your movement, meaning reduced down and rounded and all that stuff. That means you have 10 feet of movement left. If you use your action to dash, that means you have 40 on top of that, so 50, and then your bonus action to hide. So you're able to move 50 more feet and then hide. So go ahead and roll to hide real quick. Yeah, that way. So you're off the map. I'm just going to move you actually to right here.
26.
And at 26, yeah, you're gonna feel very hidden as you're 50 feet up north. You book it, you tuck around a corner, and as you peek out behind the corner again, the owlbear is just looking around like, what? Where'd that thing go?
Chasing, at least, before.
I'll see if it does on its turn. Because you ran and hid well. Let me see. Oh yeah. Yeah, it as you peek around the corner, it sees you. Well, no. It's chasing after you. It was chasing after you. You hid. It doesn't see you, but you see it is chasing after you. so it's not its turn. Anyways, Reika, that was your turn. You've done everything except react. Drone.
Okay, this owlbear needs to make a Constitution saving throw. I'm casting Vortex Warp on it.
Which one? Okay, that one.
The one on the right.
All right.
See if I can get
These
this.
guys don't have a good con at all. Haha, just
Really?
kidding.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
Fucking bitch.
That's gonna fail, though.
No!
All right. There it is.
Okay.
What exactly did you just do to that owlbear?
So
Yeah, where'd you move it?
90 feet, something I can see 90 feet, to another point where I can see 90 feet. Put it right on this hill.
Yes. How many times can you do that?
It's a second level spell.
So,
You sacrificed your horse for nothing.
Reika, as you kind of peek around the corner and you see, all of a sudden it gets pulled into the ground by like this grasping shadow energy, and it reappears 200 feet away from you on a nearby hill.
I'm going to describe it a little bit. The owlbear's own shadow bear kind of looks at itself and then pulls it out.
Yeah, and just it reappears elsewhere. Like,
Yo, up to you, Braun. And then I'm going to use 60 feet of movement.
Yep, that horse is dead.
free action cry. No, Reika.
Poor horsey.
Thank you.
I don't know if I'd want to use. Actually, you could. Oh yeah, I mean.
Braun
yeah.
said he's going to blind the other one. I trust him.
Oh, yep, that's true. But when is Braun's turn again?
I don't know that.
Long way.
All
Okay.
right.
Oh dear.
All right, I got a plan for my turn. Don't worry, I got something.
Looks like the clique token disappeared, and it
straight here.
technically. I mean like in the turn order, like when his
Oh, he had a
Go ahead
19.
and set that to a 19. Or I can do it.
yeah, you can do it.
That's weird that it's giving you Nan for a fucking initiative check.
It really is. So yeah, I guess it would be should have been Cleek before Drone. So Cleek, it's your turn, even though Drone just went.
Cool.
The order keeps crapping on itself.
I'm just gonna move another 50 feet ish that way, right next to Braun. I'm gonna pump a couple arrows into the.
Cleek, roll
Do
perception.
that? Oh, whoa!
Yeah, you're above the ground, buddy.
Whoa!
Everything seems fine. So what are you doing?
Whoa! Whoa! Wait a minute.
No, nothing. You don't notice anything. It's
Everything's fine. You're gonna
7
take some
owlbears.
sharpshooter shots, right?
I'm gonna attempt to take a couple sharpshooter shots at this owlbear.
Okay. Pew pew.
Well,
I assume those both hit.
Yeah, yes, sir. 21 and
doesn't a
26.
31 crit for you because of the
No, that's not his bow.
oh.
That's the bow that Lucy had.
And took with her.
21 and
Yep.
26 is 48.
You remember that fighter
Right,
with
right.
like 3 different fighter subclass features?
Wait, 21 and 26 is
47.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm dumb. Okay. It's still alive.
Blind him, please, Braun!
He
Keep it
seems
track.
now angered that you've shot him while he was eating.
Did you use any arcane shots with that, Cleek?
Not yet.
No.
Dang.
Grasping arrow might have been a good move.
I've been considering it, but I just haven't seen one that I really needed to do it. I have limited uses of that. Very limited uses.
Is that it
The
for you
one-
then, Cleek?
Yes!
That's pretty good use.
Leon, good sir. You are the rear guard. There are
Right.
6 owlbears closing in on you.
Yeah. Is it so I'm foggy on the rules for scrolls. Is it action or bonus action?
It
Action.
is an action. because it is a
It's
spell.
a casting time, so
Yeah.
I was just wondering if you remembered that I had given you guys scrolls.
I don't
Yoga's
remember Drone
legacy.
giving anyone scrolls.
Yoga, though.
Psh, that guy?
I don't
That guy
think
ditched.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
guy's
think
kind of
that's
a
a good
fucking
idea.
loser.
So,
I think that's. Hold on.
moving
60.
But you might just want to dash Leon.
moving to here, and then greasing this area with the
What area?
scroll. Right here.
Okay.
20? Is it a 20-foot square?
I think so. 10 feet across. What is this? It's nothing. It's super loud.
1, 2.
Hey, we're
Grease-
near an end.
Grease like that, right?
Grease is a 10-foot square.
Ah, 10
It
foot
would be a
squares.
quarter of that.
Yep. Oops.
Grease is not very big.
Greasy.
All right.
There. And then I will move the rest of my movement, which brings me to Chow.
Greasy.
Oh, that was. I don't know, man.
There's a method to it, I know.
Is that your turn?
And
I don't know what this is, but this is not what I see as battle music.
yeah, I don't know what. I'm not sure about it, but it's
Just
there.
found something.
It was next on the list, is what it is. Anything else for you, boss?
I think that'll do it for now.
Cayman?
Yeah. So let's start with this little number right here, right? We get about here. Actually, with the horse, we get there. Yeah, whatever. It works. I would be here. The horse would be here. I can very plainly see this guy, right?
Indeed.
Yeah. What's the range on Hunger of Hadar again? Oh, that's the range.
Yeah, I mean, we could try and kill this one really quickly. Or are you trying to
Yeah,
restrain it?
I'm just gonna throw my hand
Remember, we
up
have a
and-
lot more on our tail.
Yeah, I'm just throw my hand up and bring the pitch black void, starry void, and expanse and horrible eldritch monstrosities to bear right on top of this thing. Just
I
right
roll
on
some
it.
sort of save for it, don't I?
No.
Okay.
He's just there. But if you were to make a save, that would fail.
Oh, that wasn't the save for it.
Yeah,
That's
he's
something else
stuck.
entirely.
He's inside a 20-foot sphere of death.
All right. Let me make a sphere of death real quick.
20-foot.
Where's the center? Just on him?
Ooh, I'm like right out of range.
Okay, so let me just do this real quick. Okay. $20-foot radius? Is it a 20-foot radius? Because if it's a
Captain.
if it's a 20-foot radius, then it's this big.
Captain,
I think
you're
the
muted.
captain has muted. It may be on purpose. Come on, grab the damn thing. Why are you like this?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
There you go.
Yeah, it's a 20-foot radius. I thought you were just asking me, and I was like answering back, like, yeah, it's 20-foot radius. Yep.
Yep, exactly. I keep answering. So I'm just
keep
trying
telling
to.
you.
Yeah, I keep answering the same damn question.
Yeah, it's a very big area.
It really is. I'm trying to get it
It's
to
like
move, but
fog
it's
cloud.
really having trouble here. There we go. Yeah. All right. So centered on the beast.
Yep, perfect.
So half of the pass is now filled with
Yes.
with hungry. And what do I roll for this beast as it is suffering? Nothing. Okay. Excellent.
The only time that you would roll is if it ends its turn, and then you make a deck save or you take damage. Starting in
Cool.
the turn, starting inside it, you just take damage.
Cool. Excellent.
And it is completely blind, and nobody can see it.
Got it.
Its entire world just became a whispers of doom.
Excellent. Simply
That's
excellent.
my turn. That's it. That's what
Got
I
it.
got.
Humphrey will take a shot at I guess the one on the hill now and be like, that's a funny trick.
Yeah.
So he's going to be another long range shot. So 2d20, keep lowest 1 plus 5, and that's going to be a hit. And he's going to get 4 damage. Yeah, Humphrey.
Oh yeah, and we're visible now, me and the horse.
Indeed.
Humphrey's
Pro
no longer
style.
riding an invisible horse.
No,
Oh God,
he's
it's
like,
the churn.
so that's what I was on. So I will start in the top right, where he starts inside the Hunger of Hadar, so a dex save,
Yeah.
correct?
No.
No, it's at the end of the turn.
He just takes 6 points of cold damage for being in there.
Ooh, that's going to stack on top of the damage that he's already been taking.
Yeah, and how's he gonna figure out how to get out of there? He can't see anything. All he can hear are whispers and slurping.
Oh, the
Take a
delicious
direction and
slurping.
run.
Let me just...
Direction and run.
Exactly. So what he's going to do is step out of the mess and attack Drone, because
Drone or
it-
my horse?
you know,
See,
that's not how it knows that Drone's there.
that's scary.
Ah, smell probably.
Tremor
even.
sense, true
What?
sight, blind sight,
No,
Owlbears do not have true sight.
echolocation.
True sight does not work on this.
Yeah, it's not true sight. It is
My best
another
bet
word that was said.
is
Tremor
my best
sense.
bet is tremor sense or or some form of blind sight echolocation.
You got it with the tremor sense. So it's going to try and bite out at Drone's horse. That's going to hit. Where'd that go? There it is. 2d10 plus 5.
It's
Drone, your horse is going to go out from under you as this dire owlbear continues to chomp on your horses. Roll a dex save to... you know what? I didn't make Reika do this. You're still standing. It's going to take a claw attack at you now, though, as it moves closer. Does a 27 hit?
Why don't you think about that? Nah, it doesn't.
Well, what am I rolling damage for? You take 15 slashing damage as the dire owlbear slashes you after taking your horse out from under you. And is it difficult terrain inside of the Hadar?
Let's see.
Yeah, I understand. We'll end in a moment because we're almost at time.
It does not say it's difficult terrain.
Okay. Then it would still have enough movement to get out. To go to 35 here, it would have enough.
Yeah, just barely.
So it knows where to go to get out. That's that Owlbear. The rest are, let's see. This one's gonna go.
That mountain probably is difficult terrain, or is it not?
Nope. It's
Damn.
difficult terrain if it's going down the like boundaried areas. It just basically ran down a slope, picking up speed. No, it's sprinted at you. Let's see.
Run.
Gas, gas, gas. I'm gonna step on the gas.
Bears!
Yeah.
Boy, you know that Eldritch Blast that pushes things away from you would be super useful right now, wouldn't it?
Leon, they're like on your tail. They're like just sprinting at you.
That beach, I swear to God, I'll deck you, mate.
I'm sorry, but I'm leaving you two behind. Fuck that.
My
Alright,
god, it
and what's
literally is
the-
a chase scene at this point.
How many of those bears went over Grease?
He makes the deck save.
Oh.
This one's going to just run. Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog. Get it going.
Hmm? Isn't this difficult terrain?
That's why it didn't move 70. It was 2 spaces
Oh,
farther
he
over.
was right here. Yep,
Yeah,
yep,
yeah.
yep.
Let's see.
This guy just needs to stay right where he is.
Why do you say that?
Because I said so.
Yeah.
No, you heard a sound from this direction. I swear there's more delicious meals down this way. Please
Maybe.
believe.
Maybe. That's their turn. One is now amongst you. And, let's see.
Disengage and run.
All right, and now we are back at the top of the order with Brightleaf leading things off. I know that everyone was saying, hey, it's getting late and it should end soon, so I guess we could try and do one more round, or you
Yep.
guys can dip now.
We've got
I
5
could
minutes.
go at least one more round. I have something I want to do this round, and I don't want to forget about it.
Okay.
Okay.
We could write it on the screen so you can't forget.
I hear go. Let's go.
Yep.
Let's go.
One round. One round.
Let's see. Brightleaf is going to...
Is she not mounted anymore?
She's mounted. Yeah, she's still mounted. Although, to be fair, she could run faster without being mounted. I'm not joking. So she's going
What
to...
is her movement speed?
Uh,
Yeah, yep. That's what I'm thinking. We need to kill this one.
her
That'll get
movement
us through.
speed is 40 normally, but she has some abilities that make it more. But yeah, so she's going to fire 2 arrows at the creature attacking drone. One, two, those will both hit. Is 8 plus 5 is... So 13 and 9 is 2 arrows go into the back. And that's all right, and that's Brightleaf's turn. Ron, over to you. The that owlbear that's attacking drone, looking pretty hurt, looking bloodied, looking over half dead.
I got this one to deal with though.
Can get
Oh, the one that's like on you?
just-
Yeah.
If
I'm thinking
all
just
goes right by
disengage,
next
right?
turn, you will be able to move. Well, oh god, turn order is gonna fuck me. Just try to get away from it.
Yeah, those one turns make a big difference, though.
I'm thinking about Leon over here as well. Around the other side of the thing.
Don't fucking worry about me.
I'm aiming to disable
solid.
that owlbear. It'll be especially
Alright.
easy for Leon to get away. I'm planning to
Alright.
knock it
Shoot
prone and grab it up with vines.
deactivated.
I really hope my fucking horse doesn't die as well. I'm gonna disengage,
Okay.
and I'm gonna move 40 feet up here.
Yep. Action move.
And Action move. Yep. I'll cast a spiritual weapon. No, I can't actually do that. Wait, can I? 60 feet. Yeah, I can. Spiritual
Ooh.
weapon down here. So I will move that.
Yeah. Swing.
And then I'll see if I can distract this owlbear. At least a little bit. See if
Yeah.
I can hit it.
Roll to hit.
21.
That's gonna hit. Roll damage.
Let's do it. Whew.
Wouldn't it be
Ooh.
Charmage?
Ooh, it is. It is now. Whack.
I
Alright.
I never thought I'd hear a hoot get actually menacing.
Alright, that's my turn.
It's like a purring cat, but angry. And birdie.
Cat.
And that's your turn? Okay. So, Reika, as you peek out from behind the corner 50 feet up and off the map, you are still hidden, and you see one of those dire owlbears kind of march out of this blackened sphere of scary stuff and kind of tear out a horse from underneath the drone and start menacing him, and that's what you see from where you are.
Where's the other one?
The other one disappeared. You can't see it from where you are. There's this big black orb in the way. Technically, it's right here, but yeah, you can't see it from where you are.
I mean, like the one chasing me. Like, is it still trying to find me?
No.
The one that was
that's
chasing you got teleported away.
Yeah, the one that was chasing you
Ew.
got teleported away, and the other one doesn't know where you are either and is attacking drone.
Okay. Well. Mm, then I guess we'll try to come back this way up on the little mountainside rock thing.
Roll an athletics check to climb the. Wait, actually, you have a climbing speed because you're a thief rogue. So roll it with advantage.
It's a second story where climbing no longer costs you extra movement. When you make a running jump, distance you cover increased by 4 feet.
Yeah, so it doesn't cost extra movement to climb, but it is still a little difficult to climb. So I'll just give you advantage on this check. It's also
What
not
is
like
it?
a sheer. It's athletics.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it doesn't get no better than that. Easy enough. You are able to nimbly, quickly, and quietly climb up the cliff face. That's a lot of K sounds. So you're actually probably about on the map right around here, where you actually are right now.
It'd be like
Or you wanted to be up there?
Yeah, like up higher.
Go ahead and roll another with advantage to climb up the next tier. Yeah, no, you actually slip and fall and do not climb up that second tier.
Bruh.
Well,
That's the opposite of a Brandon.
how are those? Yeah, I was gonna say.
I
How are those
can't
dice
even-
treating you?
Okay, next, note to self, don't click too fast in repetition.
Yeah, it might be that too.
Wow.
I love how it went from a nat 20 to 2 nat 1s. Yeah. I laugh in the face of danger. Ha 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 ha.
We're just taking our whole turn to cry. That's what we're doing at this point from 2 nat 1s.
The
Excellent.
anti-Brandon.
You slip and fall and you're like, no fucking way.
I
Right.
assume for like a nat 1, we'll just like, hurt our knee or something. Like one of our arrows kind of poke our knee a bit because, arrow in the knee, and then we're just going to cry.
Excellent.
There goes your adventuring career.
Roll perception check, Reika, real quick.
Uh-oh.
Reika, you will notice a massive shadow cross over you as you sit there, and because you weren't trying to do something for a moment, you look up and you see a winged shape outlined against the sky, swooping down, and I'm going to go ahead and drop the creature where it is as it swoops overhead.
Probably not going to be dead.
How? Oh, I don't know the answer to that.
Just run. Just run. That's the answer.
So it's flying up above you, But you see this creature here.
Wait, what?
See, that was
Wait,
my
what?
escape path, so, that's a yikes.
What is that? I thought it was gonna be the rock, but I'm not sure if that's better or worse.
That's better by a
That
lot.
is the chimera.
That
What
is
even is that?
Drone
That's-
doesn't know that. Drone
that
sees
is a
another
chimera.
fucking thing next to him at half HP.
Yeah, that's all we
It's
see.
it's a chimera or a
It's,
chimera, and
it
it's
is
way better than Cletus.
it is a very odd looking chimera.
Oh, great!
Can we redact our crying action and then just move back away and then just hide?
Sure, as you slip and fall and hit the ground and start to cry, and the shadow crosses you, and you notice it and look up and see this massive beast take wing and kind of like swoop over the low hill, and begin to maybe swoop down at. Looks like it's swooping down at that owlbear in the canyonway right here. That's where we can go ahead and end the session tonight if we want to end there, and then it'll be Cleek's turn next.
We're gonna be hiding as well. I'm pretty sure with that roller rock.
Yeah, you disappear. You are no longer on the visible spectrum of light. You cease to be visible in any tangible way as you clamber under a rock, and then the rock kind of shunts you into a different dimension. No, you hide really well. Absolutely.
Like say just these rolls, and like natural 20, 2 nat ones.
Yeah,
Pretty good roll.
That's quite a back and forth. Yeah. So did we want to end here for tonight, or Cleek, did you want to go? Because you were saying plan for next session, tripping attack.
I just didn't want to forget it.
No, that's
I can
fine.
do it now.
All right.
But I think we already had someone leave, or was that the bot?
I think that was the bot.
Oh.
That was the bot. Everyone is still.
I think
here.
your plan may have changed with the appearance of this guy who is bigger.
Yeah, fair enough. I think
At
I've got a
this
little more
point-
time to consider it.
At this point, only Reika has seen the creature.
Also
I'm going to
true.
have Cleek roll a perception check.
Because
Because you're currently facing the other direction and shooting.
I'm not.
Nope. You're actually not going to notice it. It is a quiet hunter for all of its massive size.
Oh.
It is quiet as it.
My god, this huge map is throwing off my size readings. I didn't even realize that thing was 4x4.
Yeah, he's
What even is that?
It is.
It's a chimera.
That's great.
Chimera.
I know it goes like huge is 3x3, so that's gargantuan, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ah!
Remember, everything in this valley is bigger.
I did explicitly say that at least once.
Everything is
Texas.
bigger. Although
Yeah.
rocks probably can't get any bigger than they already are.
Challenge, homie.
Come
I
on.
have seen some shit.
Come on. They can't get bigger.
Alright, I'm gonna dip out of here for now.
Yeah.
I'll
Absolutely.
see y'all. Bye.
Have a great night. So, yes, the creature. I have gotten everything set up. Okay, cool. So I will end the recording tonight. We can begin anew next week, continuing on in this battle to get out of the canyon here. Looks like y'all are experiencing some sort of difficulty with the owlbears, but the chimera might just help out. Might be like, hey guys. So until next week, haha.